Today we got what? Perspective with Banks. We got my man Yada Awakening. He a good dude, man. But he sometimes I disagree with some of his points, but sometimes he do have good points. I can't even lie, so we gonna check him out, tune in, see what's happening. See what he got going on. Big Bank, I like Bank. That's the last episode I see was on D1. That was a good one, so we gonna check this one out.
I'm gonna do this one for a minute. Done. Y'all, how you feeling, Ken?
I'm feeling good, brother. I really enjoy D1, but G1 is trying to force his mentality on everybody.
Well, did I
and
just
that's not righteous. And you men ain't killers. You men ain't no murderers. You men are emotional boys with guns.
Some women listen to them be like, and feel like you'll be a straight good guy, but they'll run all over you. Why you breaking a woman that's already crazy? That's what
Has a woman said?
Yes, every time a woman meets you now these days, they coming on to you. They ain't coming to date. They wouldn't want to.
It is true, but I think he married, so he won't really know. I think Bank married too, though.
This is a Big Text Network exclusive.
Lock back in. Welcome to Perspektives with Bank. Today I got a special guest. Minister Yadon. Y'all, how you feeling, Ken?
I'm feeling good, brother. I'm good.
I appreciate you pulling up, man. I've been wanting to do this one for a minute. You know, you got the internet going crazy.
Nice.
Fire. On purpose.
Of course.
For people that who might not know who you is or just now, you know what I'm saying? Mike, first time saying, who are you?
I'm Minister Yadon Yada. I'm a biochemist. I'm also an endocrine neuroscience specialist, and I speak on the elevation of the woman. I'm also a minister. In the Western world, they call me a minister, but in Africa, they call me a sheikh.
Okay. They call you
A sheikh.
What's that?
It's like a spiritual leader.
Okay, so you say your mission is what?
To elevate the woman.
Okay. That's your whole mission.
My whole mission, because when the woman is elevated, the man will be elevated.
I agree with that. I agree with that. So you feel like what sparked that?
Let me say
Yeah,
first.
hold
Hold on. Let me pray real quick.
Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. That means in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. And on my spiritual journey, like I've traveled the world, and I realized that where the woman is praised, the men flourish. When the women are degraded, the men fall. I went to Asia, I went to Saudi Arabia, I went to Morocco, I went throughout the world, and everybody that elevated a woman, spoke life into a woman, they're thriving. But every man that speaks down on the woman, doesn't protect the woman, provide for the woman, they're suffering.
Damn.
And all we have to do is look outside of our window.
You just changed the whole dynamic of this interview, the way you started that out. That makes sense.
But what I need is this might be the part that's going to take people out there.
Damn.
I believe that the woman is the greatest manifestation of God in physical form. And when you look at the woman in physical form, that she is God, but she is the greatest manifestation of God in physical form. And when you look at the woman, you're looking at the completeness of God. And why I say that is because when a woman gives birth, when she brings forth us into the world, she steps close to death and then comes back with a soul. So she's not producing flesh, she's producing souls. So the woman is the portal of
The
life.
soul came out you though, no?
No, the soul, brother, no. Brother.
Shit, so what the nut is? What your semen is?
So let's break this down. Let's break this down. And this is beautiful. And I'm glad he's asking questions like
I
this
got to.
because a lot of men, they just think I'm tripping.
Yo,
I think I'm tripping.
someone thought you was tripping.
Any man that comes from a street background,
Yeah.
he gonna think I'm tripping because we were taught bros over hoes. Be loyal to your brothers, be loyal to your friends. But the woman that loves you, cooks for you, adores you, lays with you, lie to her, but never lie to your brothers. And this is an indoctrination we have to get away from. Because when a woman is loved, adored, appreciated, now we step into wealth, and I'm living it.
What about, I did that because you might have got the right woman. What about the niggas that get their heart broke by trying to be that nigga you talking about?
So now when I found my beautiful wife, my wife didn't know how to cook, she didn't know how to clean, she didn't know how to do nothing. But I seen the nurturing spirit within her. So I do what a man does. And what does a man do? He leads. And he leads by what? Example. I don't just speak, I lead by my actions because I'm manifesting that Christ consciousness in physical form.
So have you ever dealt with a woman that you couldn't lead?
No. Come on, brother.
I'm just asking.
Have
you ever met one?
No. When a woman comes around a real man, she naturally becomes submissive. When a man is moving in his divine masculinity.
You talking about all women? Nah.
I'm like, all women, man.
Nah, some of these old man. Some of these women might laid up.
Listen. And a lot of brothers think that. But our women have been broken and lied to so many times.
Correct.
And if we really want to understand the value of a woman, all we have to do is look at our mother. And sometimes our mother seemed unruly, but in truth, it was the world that brought her down, that broke her spirit. Because when a girl comes into the world, she comes pure. She comes a nurturer. Any man that has a daughter, when your mind is heavy as a father, your daughter's the first one to nurture you. Daddy, come here. Daddy, I love you. Here, Daddy, Mom. And then what happens? She grows up, gets around these knuckleheaded boys, and they break her, or her father is the first one to let her down. Now she doesn't even know what a man is. And this is why it's so...
Now that's a fact. One thing I know that to be true, a lot of girls, they got hurt by their father. Their father the one who broke their heart the first time. So that's why you gotta be careful what you say to a daughter. You shouldn't even beat your daughter. You just gotta there we go. There we go. Switch the batteries out on that ass. There we go. Yeah, so you just gotta just do the don't be too hard on your woman, but a lot of times a lot of girls, they haven't been raised by a man, and the woman be thinking the niggas know what they doing, and the woman be thinking like, okay, I trust this man, I'ma let him lead, and I'm hoping that he gonna do me right. That's why when girls be getting pregnant like a motherfucker, it's the man's fault, because the man, you don't supposed to nut at her, you don't supposed to fuck her life up like that. You supposed to teach a woman and show a woman right from wrong if she allow you to. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to show her what's best, show her what it is. You know what I'm saying? Try to teach a woman. So I try to teach a woman something. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a woman will respect what you taught her versus what you bought her. You know what I'm saying? I believe in that. So you know what I'm saying? So if you realize a lot of girls been hurt by their man, by their father. Some of them been raped by their father, raped by their uncle, raped by their cousin, raped by their babysitter, raped by their mama boyfriend or their girlfriend or their mama girlfriend. So when you meet a woman, like you should teach her and guide her and show her the way. Don't even fuck on her because she think everybody fucking on her and using her. Like try to build her up. You know what I'm saying? Like just try to just look out for her. You know what I'm saying? I might meet a girl when I was down south. She got a car, be like, yo, I'll put gas in your car. I'll fill your car up. I'll clean your car for free. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need nothing. I just make sure you're good. You know what I'm saying? As long as, if a man see that a woman is loyal, she going to work, she got kids, or she take care of her kids, and she handle her business and she ain't fucking around, a nigga will take care of that. A nigga will put air your tires, or wash your car, or maintenance your car, clean your car, or take your groceries, or motherfucking pay for your hair and nails or some shit. But a woman just gotta just play her part though. So we as men, we gotta like do a better job at taking care of the women because they need us, bro, and that'll keep a lot of women from doing a lot of whole shit if niggas was to take care of women.
And women are going from man to man to man because they've never seen a proper example of what a man is. And men have become emotional scam artists. Or emotionally scamming women will make you fall in love, and after you fall in love, I'm gonna run all over you. I'm a dog. I'm gonna treat you like you nothing. I told you I only wanted you. I got you for a year. I got everything from you. Now I got 3 chicks on the side. And this is a woman that loves you. Bro, when I go to ministering in prisons and jails, when I go to the women's jails, their visitation system, empty. Nobody there. You might see 1 or 2 men or some parents in the visitation room. But when you go to visit men, they're full of women. Full of women. And some of you women are so ignorant, you even jeopardizing your freedom to bring things into the... Come on, man. And this is a reality. So how can I say I love myself and I'm great and I'm unable to elevate a woman that stands next to me? How can I call myself a man?
You're right, but the motherfucker, I be willing though. Like who? It takes a lot of patience.
And this is why men, you have to heal. Yeah. A man that's coming out these streets, a man that's coming from a broken home, We are broken. So when we look at our woman, we're truly looking at a mother figure. We want someone to raise us.
Let me ask you something though. I get what you're saying. Let me ask you something. Alright, if I'm broken, right, and I fix myself, so it's my job to fix the woman?
When a man has healed, he's going to attract a healed woman or a woman on the verge of healing.
I agree with that.
A broken man attract broken women.
So
I know.
That ain't gonna never be fixed.
A man that's healed, I know what I don't want. I know it's not for me. Why am I even entertaining that?
Real shit.
Come on.
Real shit.
But now the brothers, a lot of brothers, they hate my message because a lot of you men aren't men. You're boys trapped in men's bodies, and you're holding resentment against your mothers for your fathers abandoning you. And that's why you get with these women and you abandon them mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, then you abandon your children. How can it?
That is true too. Men will abandon their people. They will abandon. So if a man been abandoned by a woman or a man by his mama or dad, that is kind of true. Because I do see that. But I've been neglected, I feel like, from love for my people. Mom and dad, you know what I'm saying? They treated me a certain way, but I don't treat women a certain way from how I was treated. I'm the type of person that want to break the curse. Like, since I've been done wrong, my goal is to do people right. If I've been mistreated, I want to treat you right. It could be a man, boy, dog, a squirrel, a caterpillar, or anything. I just gonna give love and give respect and help people and not hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? So if I like to do the opposite, you know what I'm saying? I know most men like to bully women, like to make women do what they say, be aggressive, beat the bitch ass. I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm the type of person, if I know best and I'm telling you what to do, I ain't gonna make you do it. I'm just ain't fucking with you because that shit gonna bite you in the ass and you gonna go left. And I'm the type of person, I avoid the problem before the problem even starts. So if I don't have a woman that I can guide, that I can teach and I can show, I can't fuck with her. And it's only a time, I only open my mouth when something need to be said. I ain't the type of person to say something about everything unless you fucking up. And sometimes when you meet a girl or if you meet a girl and y'all meet each other, the girl might be saying something to you because you may not know no better. You probably ain't got good hospitality. You probably ain't used to clean up. So say what you get with a girl tell you need to move your shoes out of the way. The girl say you need to wipe the sink off. The girl say you need to take the trash out. It ain't that she nagging you, it's that you ain't used to having a clean home, and instead of fighting with your girl, you just do what she say. Just do what she say. Do what she say. And then not only do what she say, but try not to make that same mistake again. Like, this is what people gotta realize. Sometimes you gotta raise a person. I know most people I be seeing online, say if a proper girl meet a nigga that ain't so proper, she'll be like, I ain't finna raise him, I ain't finna show him. But what if that what it take? Because you gonna get with a man that, see, this what happened. If you got somebody that got good ways but they missing a few things, you gonna give that man up for another man that got what your other man didn't have, but that nigga gonna be lacking something very important that your other man had. So you can't really say I ain't gonna raise him, because what if you teach him and show him the way and he get it right and stay right? Because everybody don't know everything, you know what I'm saying? Or it may be vice versa. You maybe got a girl that you be like, man, this bitch don't listen, bro. This bitch can't think. This bitch is stupid. But if you just don't talk so down to her and just show her the way and just teach her and put her on game and tell her the secrets and teach. See, this is the thing I realized. If you just take the time to teach a person and show a person the right way and the right thing, they'll catch it. It's just like kids, bro. If you sit down and teach it, if you sit down and sit a person down or a child in front of you and just talk slow and make it make sense and draw a picture in your head that they can understand in their head and they can get it, man, that shit'll work. They'll understand. But you got to take time to to really teach people. But most people, they ain't gonna really want to teach their other partner. But sometimes that's what it takes, because most people don't know. Nobody don't really know too much. Only people that know much is the people they in a whole another side of the world, and they don't even care about teaching other people. So you better take it. It's good to take heed and take pride in somebody trying to show you the way.
And to be men. These aren't men. And especially when you coming from the streets. Look at the men in the streets today. Look at them. What they killing about? Emotions.
Yeah.
And you men ain't killers. You men ain't no murderers. You men are emotional boys with guns.
Yeah.
And that's why you break down when they give you a sentence. Because a real man, if you're going to go out there and do some dirt, he can take 50 on the chin. On the chin. Y'all crying about 5 years, 4 years because you're broken. And rather than blaming your fathers for not teaching how to be men, you fought your mothers, and then you look at your baby mothers like they the problem, but you chose to label them. Come on, man. Come on.
Reggie, when you're right. Hey, do you feel like some women are just unteachable though? I asked you that, but I'm trying to hit
The only way for a woman to be teachable, she has to respect you.
I was just about to say that. God damn, I was just about to say that, bro. I was just about to say that. A lot of times I like to pause the video before I answer the question, because I always say the answer that I feel like is probably gonna be the same thing he's saying. But if you got a woman that her ass don't listen, and she won't you can't teach her nothing, she don't respect you, bro. And like me with my girls, right? Like throughout my career of women, I had girls that most of the girls will listen, and most of the girls will do what you say, but then I had some that didn't, and I just had to learn that she don't respect me for whatever reason. She can't respect me. The bitch like me and love me, but she don't. Not even that she don't respect me. I feel like she just don't want to listen. Cause one thing about it, when you get them certain fine girls, and they be kind of still wild, and they be cocky and shit, you can't really tell their ass nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you let their ass go. But most of the time they listen. The girls do listen. Or sometimes I realize, this last girl, like a couple years ago, 5-6 years ago, you trying to tell her something, but I feel like she don't trust me because a nigga done told her some shit and let her down. So that's why it's good to get you girls that's young. And I mean like young with experiences that don't got that much experience with heartbreak. You could be 37 years old and not experience a bad heartbreak, but once you get girls that really experience a bad heartbreak, they ain't gonna really give you a fair chance, and they ain't gonna give you a fresh start, and they gonna hold you accountable for what the last niggas did. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you answer your phone, that girl gonna think you doing something. I remember one time I met her with the girl a while ago, years ago. I went to see her and I was helping her do something in the crib, and I went to throw something outside, and I fucked around and just walked around the block or something. And she told me, you ain't gotta be sneaky. You could have just. I like, what the fuck? I just walked around the block to catch some fresh air. We've been in the crib cleaning this shit for X amount of time. But I had to realize, bro, like, guys done cheated on her and hurted her heart, broke her heart. So she thinking anytime a nigga get out her sight that she don't know what they doing something wrong. But your girl should, first of all, you shouldn't even make a girl your girl if you can't teach her nothing. And then this the thing, the man's supposed to teach the girl some sauce and some game, and the girl's supposed to teach the guy some sauce and some game. Because don't get it twisted, everybody knows something that somebody don't. So the girl may teach you, okay, I'm from the South, I'm in New York. Girls can teach me about New Yorkness, New York this, New York that. Don't do this, don't do that. They from here. You ain't from here. It don't matter if I've been here damn near 10 years. You don't know, like she knows she was born here. And we damn near the same age. So girls, you may know how to handle business and you may know how to operate in life, but you maybe can't dress that good. The girl maybe know fashion. She may tell you some fashion tips. You know what I'm saying? You put her fashion tips with your brain, y'all can build something together. But the bottom line, everybody got to be willing to learn and teach what you know. I feel like that's how we can make the world a better place. Like, if I know how to dress, I should teach you what I know how to dress. If I know how to talk to girls and get girls on the first night and get their mind, body, and soul for free, I need to teach you the game so you can get that. If you know how to make money online, motherfucker, you need to teach me how to do that. If you know how to goddamn drive a fucking 18-wheeler and I don't, nigga, teach me. Matter of fact, you may know how to fly a plane. I don't, nigga, teach me that. You might be know how to motherfucking, nigga, you may be how to know how to damn, I don't know, edit videos. I don't. You should teach me. So whatever, we should be exchanging information and teaching people stuff, bro. I feel like that definitely is needed in the relationship. But a lot of times, sometimes you may get a girl where you can't teach her nothing, bro. But if you can't teach her nothing, then y'all gotta go. Especially if she's doing the wrong thing. That's the only time some teaching need to be happening. If somebody fucking up, somebody doing the wrong thing, and you keep fucking up. But if they ain't fucking up, a teaching moment don't need to be
And
happening.
a lot of these men are not worthy of respect.
Now you right. With you when you're right. With you when you're right, King. Turn it off from somebody. With you when you're right. So you saying basically, bro, you ain't even worthy of nobody respect.
Not even their own.
Yeah.
Most of you men can't even keep your words to yourself. How many times you say you're gonna work out? How many times you gonna go on a diet? How many times you say you fasting? Right now I'm fasting, bro. I haven't drunk no water or ate no food. I can't eat until the sun go down.
Yeah.
They ask me, man, you don't go on baby show? I say, of course. Why? He's solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can look at a man and see he's solid. You can look at a man and see he got principles and morals about himself.
Yeah.
And then when you start to elevate, they look at you like you done changed.
I don't give a
You
fuck.
supposed to.
Yeah, you better.
Evolution.
I'm trying to get to where you at though. I'm trying to look at women because I done been scarred. Not even by my wife. I'm just saying about women in general. Just like
The first woman to scar us is our mothers.
yeah.
The first one to speak down to us is our mother.
Yeah.
But we don't ask ourselves, why? A woman, now I have to get into the science because a lot of men think it's just opinion.
Yeah.
He just opinion or he trying to use scripture. And we understand that religion itself can be, it can be debated. Because my belief and your belief.
I just had that earlier with D1. I just had a debate.
And D1, I like D1.
Yeah.
I really enjoy D1, but D1 is trying to force his mentality on everybody.
Well, did I
and
just
that's
tell
not
you?
righteous.
That's what I just told him.
That's
bro.
not righteous.
That's not righteous.
That's
bro.
not righteous.
I fuck with you D1 100%, but bro.
D1, I rock with you,
Yeah,
but
me
your
too.
ego and pride is leading you, and you're broken without being healed, and you think that's righteousness. A healed man can walk in a room. He don't care if they smoking weed, twerking. He'll walk and say all praises to the Most High, because he understands everybody has a journey.
Real shit.
Everybody has a
Yeah,
journey.
that is so true. God damn, that's true. Let me tell you why. Back in the day when I was a kid, my great grandma, when great grandma was alive and her kids alive, like you got mostly everybody. My younger cousin, my older cousins, they acting a fool. They in their 20s. They're not acting a fool. They drinking, smoking, partying, wilding up on the tree, not doing too much. And my uncles in their 50s, 60s, they drinking. And then my other uncle, he they brothers too, but he don't drink, he don't smoke, he do the right thing, but he's still a man and he's still a G. Like he's still on point, Uncle David. And he never said why y'all drinking or stop that or put that down or why y'all do. He never said that to them. And the people that was doing that never put the shit down because they respect him. Like he know he good in his own shit. Like, cause everybody got their own journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna tell you what not to do or what to do. He know he ain't gonna do that. That's just like me. I could be around people drinking lean, popping pills, niggas goddamn doing all kind of shit. I ain't doing that shit, and I ain't gonna tell them to stop. They know that. Like, or they might be damn lying to their girl. I ain't doing that. Or they might be motherfucking staying with a girl, and they got kids with a girl. Old lady take care of them, and they got fucking hoes with me. That's your motherfucking ass, nigga. You see me? I ain't got no kids or no girl. I ain't finna lie to nobody. Hell no. I ain't doing that, and they see I never judge them, but right is right, wrong is wrong. So I can relate to if if you know yourself and you wholesome in yourself, like you ain't gonna force what you know onto people, no matter if they doing right or wrong. Like some people don't give a fuck about that shit. You can talk that shit all you want. They they don't care, and you can't scare them. Like I got my dad used to be like that, trying to force his way onto people when your motherfucking way ain't even working for you, nigga. That shit ain't even working for you. How the hell you gonna convince somebody of something and you ain't doing that? The first thing you want to do is when somebody trying to sell you something, do yo that is like my manager, for example. My manager, she a while ago, years ago, when I had a job, you know what I'm saying, working retail, Macy's and shit, and it was like, you need to get, it's 4 cars you can get. Dude, try to get the customers to get the next one, the next one, the next one. I say, which one you got? Which car that you got? Oh, I got the second one. Or why you ain't got the third and the fourth one? She set up and looked stupid. Like, why are you trying to convince people to do something your ass ain't doing? But that's another thing, though. Always, you know what I'm saying?
I just told that,
remember
man.
You ain't gotta force your opinion or force your way onto people. Do it or don't. You know what I'm saying? I used to tell people, like, we used to be all together, and I had my own way of doing the shit. I was like, man, I'm doing my shit this way. Well, you doing your shit that way. I'm doing. Next thing you know, when we go through what we going through, you see what I did, ain't it? Hell yeah, man, you better put your shit on. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be cool.
And they probably gonna we ain't gonna make this about a D1 interview, but they gonna whoop my head on the interview because the shit I was saying, like, because we were speaking about heaven and how you get to heaven, and he was saying you can't get there unless you go through blood, through Jesus.
Let me say this, and I have to speak because religion is the greatest prison for women. Now, I'm a Sufi. So a Sufi, we see God in everything. So when I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the God.
Fact.
Me speaking is the God. So when I speak, you heard the women say, they done caught the spirit. They felt it in their soul. He's speaking truth.
Yeah.
Only God gonna speak truth. Only God gonna speak truth.
Yeah,
but D1, I love you, bro. I love you, but you got so much healing to do because an unhealed person is the only type of person that will force their mentality on people.
Fact. That's why this shit is perspective. I respect everybody's perspective.
I respect everybody. And as a Sufi, makes sense. I understand this brother might read from the Torah. A Sufi is more of a person that goes inward.
Okay.
We go inward. We do of the purification of the heart.
Yeah.
Because coming from where we come from, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Most of us, in my time, we didn't choose to jump off the porch. We were pushed.
Mm-hmm.
We were pushed because the lights were getting cut off. We were pushed because mama was stressed. We were pushed because we didn't have no clothes to wear to school. We were pushed because our sisters was messing with these bums. Now we out here running around with guns trying to stick them for our sister because she done got her head beat in by this dude down the street. He too big for me to whoop him, so I got to put a bullet in him. We're forced.
Mm-hmm.
And we're forced to do this because men have failed raising their sons.
Yeah. Oh,
this
Lord.
Is the
damn, that's the fucking truth. I said that, man. I done said that, man. If people would just take care of their goddamn kids, that should have changed a lot. That should have stopped a lot of violence. That should have stopped everything, bro. That should have. And then the thing about it, like, take care of your kids forever. Like, you ain't got a baby in, but always take care of them, especially the women. Like, the women should always go to her father for whatever you need. A woman should never go to a random man that she ain't knew all her life. You know what I'm saying? To ask her to do something. She should be going to her mom, her uncles, granddaddies, cousins. If all the men was to stick together and be as family, and do family shit and stick together as family, things would be a whole lot different.
We have failed raising our daughters. Most daughters have never heard their father say, I love you, come sit next to me, you're so beautiful. Those words mean everything to a little girl. And then she grows up knowing, my daddy said I'm beautiful.
Right.
My daddy said I'm fine.
Right.
You can't just come over here and treat me any type of way.
Right.
Beat it.
Because
I got a daddy, and my daddy loved me. And if you kicking me out or talk crazy, my daddy got me. This is what men have to do. But let's get into the science of things, because a lot of men think God is just talking. First, the woman is the greatest manifestation of God in physical form. We have to understand what this means. Those that read the Bible, I love you. But your Bible says man was made in the image and likeness of God. Man himself was made in the image and likeness of a woman. And how can I back this up with science? Women consist of 2 X chromosomes, right? 2 X chromosomes. A man consists of a Y and an X chromosome.
I know a nigga ain't say a man was made in the image of a woman. I thought it was a man. Come on now, I don't know about this now.
The Y chromosome is a degenerate version of an X chromosome, meaning the woman by default is the prototype. By default. That's why men, when you look in the mirror after you take your shower and you flex it, those nipples you have that you have no use for, that woman, she breastfeeds your offspring. We understand what her nipples are for. You came from a woman and created in the image of a woman, and we have to speak about her chromosomes now. Now, the X chromosome consists of 800 to 900 genes. The Y chromosome only consists of 50 to 60. 50 to 60.
So you're saying a woman is more superior, basically?
On all levels. You men taught us that women should not lead because they're emotional. That's not truth. When we try to do the science of the brain, we're understanding neuroscience. We go into understanding the corpus callosum. It's a bridge between the left and right hemisphere. This means a woman's able to go, the left hemisphere is for logic, the right hemisphere is for emotion. She's able to go bounce back and forth because it's thicker than a man's. A man, he's either emotional or he's logical. He's not both. That's why when you're getting into it with a man and you're trying to make him see it, he can't see it because he's emotional.
Yeah. Or he's logical. Or he's sticking to his logic.
Facts. Facts. He's immature and can't grow. He's stuck. But the woman, she can bounce back and forth because she's a nurturer. It takes a lot of power to nurture a baby. Because my wife just had a child. You know, I delivered my own children. These babies cry. These women ain't getting no sleep. These women are not eating. And then we as men add on to the stress. So when I say the woman is the greatest manifestation of God, she should be honored, respected, adored, and appreciated.
Spring, the unofficial new year for tool people. Celebrate spring savings and Harbor Freight.
But yeah, they should be respected and all that. But he think a woman over a man. I don't know about all that, not Jack. You know what I'm saying about a woman. But yeah, you should respect women and protect women and you know what I'm saying, all that. But as far as we was creating a woman's image, how the hell we was creating a woman's image when a man was here first? We was creating in God's image. I don't think no woman. But we shouldn't even be arguing about who over who more superior, because if you think about it, like both is it. Like it's like a child and an adult. Like I used to tell certain kids, like, don't think I'm just smarter than you. You smarter than me at certain things. I know stuff you don't. You know stuff I don't. So you know, I'm just a little taller than you. That's it. So we shouldn't be fighting about who's smarter than who what over who. That's how you get caught up in the wrong shit and be arguing over dumb shit.
When people hear awakening, what that word mean to you?
That I've been to hell and then rose out of it. And when I say hell, I'm not talking about a physical location. They taught us that devil was a red being with some horns and a pitchfork. But I know devil dwells in me like God dwells in me.
Yeah.
And when the devil speaks in my head, it sounds like me. And when God speaks in my head, it sounds like me.
Real shit.
So I've been awakened to be able to realize the devil in myself, because I used to put myself in situations that wasn't best for me. Because the devil in me don't care about me. That's why God's like, don't do that. But the God's in my head. When you hear God tell you something, whose voice is in it? Mine. Come on.
For sure.
Come on now.
Bro, we just done that, had this conversation right before you came in here.
Ain't that
With
crazy?
this man, this ain't crazy. What you think shaped, what you think fucked everything up?
Men.
Not taking care of their kids.
Men the police systems, the judge systems. We took the real ones off the street and left the weak ones to roam. And these weak ones are having offspring. Now they're producing more weak men. Laws of nature means the strongest live, the weakest die. We're allowing the weak ones to thrive.
Good night.
Come on, right?
Yeah.
And that make a nigga get out the way too. It make the real one get out the way because now you're an
Hey,
outcast.
listen, it was a time where you looked at a real one, you could spot it. Like,
Yeah.
that's them. Now they got the mask
But that
on.
shit look just like
They
it.
got the tattoos, the
Muscle
jewelry,
like-
the car, they walking it. They
This
look
shit
at
pad,
it.
this shit pad, this shit pad the down Tesla.
It's a
One lap down.
It's a pandemic. It's a pandemic, man. It's a pandemic.
But
And that's why when I speak, take care of your woman, love your woman, adore your woman, the weak man say, nah, I don't do it because they don't got the bag to do it. Rather than saying, in truth, I should have focused on myself before I got into a relationship.
Right.
They was moving out their animal characteristics. See, a man is a lesser version of a woman.
He said some shit like you gotta, like he said, you gotta have the bag to do it. You gotta have a lot. You gotta have the right amount of money to be in a relationship with a man. I mean, be in a relationship for a woman to be in a relationship with a man. You gotta have the right amount of money to be in a relationship. Period, with kids or without kids. Because think about it, you as a woman or you as a man, you gotta take care of yourself. It already is expensive as fuck to take care of yourself. I feel like you supposed to be taking care of yourself at a maximum level for many years until you tired of that shit and say, you know what, I can afford to take care of somebody else. When you get to that point, then since you already know how much to take care of one person, you already know how much to take care of two people. So not only do you got to take care of you, now you got to take care of you and that person. And if you love that person as much as you love yourself, close to it, you want to take care of them like you take care of you. Or start off a little small, and then y'all fuck around and have kids. That's just more and more you got to spend. And I don't think people really think about how much shit costs. That's why people just get fucked up and just realize like, damn, I done got into some shit. Like I done got into some shit. And I wasn't even prepared for it because you got to make more money when you get another girl, or have enough money before you get with the girl or have kids. See, if you don't, you got to make enough money when you get another girl. Get a girl, then make some more money when you get a child. Then don't have a child till you make some more money, or already done made enough money where you ain't got to work as much. But people don't think about that. But he said some real shit right there about being able to afford to do it. See, I feel like if you can afford to take care of your woman, then it'll be a little different, but not really, because you look at the stars, the celebrities, they millionaires and be cheating on each other and go through the same problem that day-to-day people go through, like cheating and motherfucker having a baby by somebody else. Anything. It ain't money problems, but it's just respect. Motherfuckers ain't even got respect for each other. You know what I'm saying? So
Man is more emotional, extremely emotional. Man. Extremely emotional. And if we come out of homes where we weren't properly nurtured, we'll get with a woman looking for a woman to nurture us. Now listen to the weak man. I need you guys to listen to the mentality of a weak man and then tell me if it makes sense. Man, I need a woman that, man, if my demons come, she gotta fight my demons for me. If I'm standing on the edge of a cliff, I need this woman to speak me off the cliff. If I'm suffering, I need her to rub. Man, if you need all these things, you may need therapists. We are wounded children and men form, and no one's realizing that we're bleeding all over the place.
So your girl shouldn't be your therapist too? She shouldn't be a nurturer?
If a woman is going to be a nurturer and a therapist, you have to put her in an environment to thrive. She can't work 9 to 5 and come home and listen to your problems.
For sure.
And this is what these men are doing.
For sure. You saying you got to put her in a position to be able to just tell her.
Put her in position.
Yeah.
Put her in position.
I agree with that.
And then they talk about, man, she listens to her boss more than me. Her boss pay the bills.
Yeah.
If you took care of your woman, a woman wouldn't listen to nothing but you.
Facts.
But I'm not talking about just financially, because anybody can get some money.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about it takes a man of substance to understand emotional intelligence. A man to understand that my woman is the one that God speaks to. And let me let you understand what this means. How many men are dead or in prison because their wife said, or girlfriend said, baby, I have a bad feeling. I don't know why I have a bad feeling. Don't go out tonight. Don't ride with him. baby, I don't know about the dude you brought over, but something in my soul saying, he ain't right. I just don't know. And she was always right.
Yeah.
Man, that shit's so crazy, man.
Yeah,
Just saying that
Tupac
together.
girl said that.
Even when me and Chantel used to get into it, my wife used to get into it, I have to, before I just get into it with her and leave and go home my day, I have to apologize, even if I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I apologize, I love you, because my day won't go right. Shit, some bullshit gonna happen. And I'm be like, man, I'm arguing with this motherfucker, my shit. That's the truth.
Facts.
Like, you can't leave the house with that energy.
No.
And that woman sitting there with all that bullshit on her mind, you ain't gonna thrive.
No,
If you in a relationship.
Impossible.
And woman just sitting over there hating, they just sitting over there hating.
Come on.
You in a relationship,
Facts.
she can think some bullshit up on your day. Not even trying.
It's just the power of a woman.
Nah, I believe
But
that.
when she loves you,
She love you too, yeah.
man, you out here doing what God knows what.
Yeah.
She praying for you.
Facts.
Baby, I don't want you to go out, but man, she ain't gonna tell you she praying for you. You in bed, sleep, passed out, drunk, high, don't know what's going on. She over there praying for you.
You right.
And I see the beauty in him. God, please elevate him. And this is what we talking about. We not gonna take care of? We not gonna provide for that? We're not gonna appreciate and adore that? And then we get her pregnant. Men, when you get a woman pregnant, her body changes.
Yeah.
I'm in the birthing pool with my wife, right? She's about to push out my son. A lot of men don't even realize the head comes through, but the anus also gets almost this big. So I'm looking at my wife. She's bleeding. She's in pain, trying to push this baby out. No medication to numb nothing, just natural. And she pooping, bleeding, and pushing the baby out all at the same time, man. And then when the baby comes out, they don't have no energy to wipe themselves, take care of themselves. Man, how can we look at this woman and not see God? And the only man that won't see God is a demon man. And let me see this to you, brothers. A lot of you have spoken devil over your life, man. You guys went from being a dog to being a beast to being a savage. Now you're on demon time. This is what you speaking over your life. You consist of trillions of cells, and you telling your cells you a demon?
Damn.
Come on, man. The art of manifestation. Words are powerful. In the beginning was the word. Anywho.
So do you think the system was designed to take us out of leadership role?
Man, the system was designed for us to break our women. Because when a man breaks his woman, he has broken a nation. That's why we're not thriving. Why are we generating so much money from music, fashion, art? Now we're doing podcasts and social media. I'm talking about trillions of dollars and we still broke. Why? Because you don't appreciate your woman. Because a woman say, baby, don't do that. Baby, that car nice, but you don't need that car, baby. That ego of a man. Now we driving cars. You're renting an apartment, driving a Rolls Royce. Come on, brothers. This is the devil. This is the devil, but y'all not seeing it. When you get a real woman, you realize a woman's an investment because a woman speaks and breathes. She doesn't just push life out. She speaks and breathes life over you. And you men are losing because you're mistreating God's daughters. God don't play about his daughters whatsoever. And I'm going to tell you this, Bank, not to cut you off. God is a woman. God is a woman. And I'm not talking about a physical body. I'm talking about divine feminine energy. Because everything was made out of God. Nothing was created outside of God. God didn't go to Walmart and create you. Everything came out of God. And the first manifestation of a human was a woman. They said that the X chromosome is ancient. They can't even put a time on it. But a man's Y chromosome is only 800 to 900 million years old. The oldest body ever found is of a woman. A woman.
So the Adam and Eve story, what?
I will say this. I don't want to offend no one's spiritual beliefs because, I see the beauty in all things. When a man is truly godly and righteous, he sees the beauty in all things. All things. But Adam and Eve's story goes against biology. But if we listen to the story itself, Adam was the first fall of humanity. Because the Bible says Adam was right there when the snake was talking to his woman.
See, I just said that, I just said something different in the other interview. I said basically the woman was on demon time because she the first one that did the bullshit, convinced this nigga to do that.
We have to remember, God told Adam don't eat from this tree. God gave man instructions. He chose not to move out the instructions. Huh?
That whole story just...
No. I need you to know. Just listen to me for a second. I know you're intelligent now. Listen to me. If you got God and you got Adam, and God says, Adam, come here, hey man, you can have all this and all that, but just don't eat from this tree. Eve wasn't even created in that story when God was teaching Adam.
Mm-hmm.
So when the serpent appeared to Eve, Adam was there. He didn't say God said no. So Eve didn't bring down humanity. Eve brought an awakening. You're naked? Why not? I'm naked. I told you you was naked. Eve brought that awakening to a man. She brought the divine consciousness to a man. And this is just what women do when they give birth. Souls come out of their bodies. And it goes back to what he was saying. He says, souls come from the sperm. It's impossible. Women are born with every egg they'll ever need to give birth. Men have to develop sperm at puberty. That's when we start to produce sperm. We can't even give life yet. A woman is born being able to give life. Now,
can get life without
hold on.
And you just
Let me
said
give you
it.
some knowledge, brother. And this is the stuff they hide from us.
He
This is
just
stuff they
said
hide
it.
from us. First, I want to say all praises due to the Most High God. You speaking, God. You showing out, God. All praises to you showing out. Now, I need you to understand this too. I'm going to get to what he asked. I'm going to forget about what I was just saying. I'm going to get to what he just asked. He said, no, what he just said. He said, a woman cannot give birth without a man. There is something called parthenogenesis. When beings are able to create females, species are able to reproduce themselves. Men, we evolved from women. At one point in time, there was nothing but women. This is a feminine earth. And I'm not trying to sound all spiritual and mystical and all that.
This
all
shit
that.
different though. I ain't never heard none of this shit. Go ahead.
This is a feminine earth. Everything here is feminine. Everything here is nurturing, from the sun to the moon to the fruits to the water. Everything's divine feminine. Nothing's masculine.
Yeah.
And when we say masculinity, we think it's just war and breaking things and slamming things.
Even
and
the
cursing
colors
and
of the
yelling.
earth is feminine.
Everything's
Yeah,
feminine.
it's pretty green. It's pretty blue
Come
skies.
on, man.
Yeah.
Everything. Let me ask this sister in the background, ladies. If y'all could live on an earth with just women, would you do it? Would you do it, sister? Okay.
But a lot of women will.
A lot of women will. But men, that's in here. Would you live on a planet with just men?
Fuck no.
No.
Yeah, no.
We need all women, but we don't want to tell them that.
Oh no, I do.
We don't want to tell them that.
I can't even be around niggas.
Come on, man.
I ain't
I
lying.
fuck being living on earth with you nigga. I don't want to be in the car with niggas
And-
nowhere with
I
me.
ain't
And tell
lying.
me, a loving woman does not bring the best out of a man.
You right.
And before we
Well, she gotta
reach
be
that
loving,
awakening,
like you
run
said.
that woman through hell.
Yeah, for sure.
She's so strong. I love this. Mama, I'm coming home. And then she come back, forgive you. We say, baby, we'll never do it again. And then what we do? Again, and again, and again. And then we tell her she's crazy for being emotional. Come on, man. Come on. Brothers, I need you to understand this.
Yeah, because you hurting that woman. over and
Men
over.
were created to labor for women. That's why we're built the way we're built.
You
We're
said
not
they were
built.
created to what?
Men are built to labor for women.
I can
That's why
believe
we're
that.
built the way we're built. That's why we're built stronger.
Oh, we
Yeah, I believe that. Like a woman should just chill, but you should be putting in work in other ways, and a man should just go out and work hard and give all the stuff to the woman, and she produce. You know what I'm saying? I believe in that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be the right woman, and you gotta be a woman's woman. Like you gotta be feminine. You gotta be a woman. Most women ain't like that, but most women probably got hard from the pain that the men gave them. So you gotta understand that too. So we all need to get our motherfucking shit together. I ain't lying, because we all one hurting the other hurting the other. So
Put him to
everybody-
work.
We're built to labor.
Yeah.
We're built to go to war. We're built to guard.
Yeah.
We're built to shield.
Yeah.
When a man steps out with his family or his woman and his children or just his woman, we're naturally on guard. We can't even fuck.
Oh yeah.
But when we with our boys, we chilling. We know everybody on guard, so we chilling.
Yeah. Nah, niggas will let you get away with some shit if it's just him and his boy. Like, man, they go, my girl, I gotta do it to you.
Come on, man.
I gotta do it to you. You shouldn't even be disrespectful them.
And come on, and a lot of you men don't understand. You don't understand. A righteous man is a disciplined man. A righteous man is one that can tear your head off your shoulders, but he chooses not to.
Right.
That's a righteous man. You think reading the Bible and drinking and partying every weekend makes you righteous? Or praying 5 times a day and making salat makes you righteous? You men are foolish. The only way for you to truly awaken is by first being awakened through a woman. No awakening does not come no other way. If it wasn't for Mary, Jesus' mother, we wouldn't know a Jesus. If it wasn't for Muhammad, may peace be upon his wife, we wouldn't know a Muhammad.
So you don't think niggas can, you don't think men can be their best selves without a woman?
Let me finish this one, because I know people will clip this up and say, yeah, there's a devil. I know they're already saying I'm a cult leader. Let me break this down. Man, when I said that it wouldn't be a Muhammad without Khadijah, you have to remember when Muhammad came, may peace be upon him, came from that mountain. The first person he ran to was Khadijah, and he said, Khadijah, am I losing my mind? Angel Gabriel appeared for me. They saying I'm the prophet of God. Am I Christian? She said, no. She's the first to bear witness. You're my man, and you are who you say you are. She's the first to be a Muslim. The first Muslim was a woman. The first one to bear witness. Christians, when Jesus was on the cross and he resurrected after 3 days, who was the one that he appeared to? It was right outside where he was not buried, but put in that cave with the rock in front of. Who did he appear to? Mary. And then who did he tell Mary to take that message to? His disciples. He didn't appear to them man, James, John, Luke, and all of them, and Matthew. He appeared to Mary. Why? Because Mary was solid. Women are the most loyal creatures walking earth.
I agree with that.
The most loyal creatures. All you men in the streets run around with 50 men. If y'all ran around with 10 thorough women, y'all would be winning right now. But y'all don't know no different.
I said I'll move like that if I had bread.
Only your body.
10,
That's
20
why
girls.
you reject your women. That's why you see you're not gonna provide for your women. That's why you're not loving your women. You're gonna say, I love you, then you cuss her out next week. Come on, man. Y'all cowards. Now I'm showing these men that they're cowards. And I'm not just speaking my words. I'm like, look at my life. Look at my wife. Look at my children. I'm birthing my own children. I've been with my wife for over 10 years and she's still glowing and shining. I must know something. And I'm thriving. I'm thriving globally. Globally. Why? Because I got a woman that's loyal. I don't need nothing else.
But what if that's just your path? Well, other people's paths are different.
Listen, God will take us through experiences because experiences are the best teachers. When you experience something, that's God teaching you.
But we've seen men thrive without women, though. You know what I'm saying? We gotta say that
Not
too.
truly thriving.
What you mean?
Because fine, just having money ain't thriving.
I ain't saying whatever. Peace. I know some niggas at peace without women. I know some niggas that was not at peace with a woman.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know how to choose a woman and they weren't at peace with themselves.
But you can't say, like you just said about D1, you can't say your way
No.
is just the only way.
No. We're talking about science now. This is not just opinion based. Okay, let's do this. We have nervous systems, and our nervous system is what regulates our body, right?
Yeah.
A man is supposed to be in a sympathetic nervous system, and this means that we should do things that produce more dopamine, meaning we need to be challenged.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be challenged. Even stress makes us better because when we're stressing, we figure something out.
Right.
A woman, her nervous system is
She don't
the
need to be
sympathetic
stressed.
nervous system. And the sympathetic nervous system is the relaxed, calm, loving, bonding nervous system, and she thrives off oxytocin. So it's in your nature to make sure she's good because in your nature, she's able to nurture. Now you have nature and nurture. They think nature and nurture is the world. No, man. Your nature is to stand on business, to be a provider on all levels. And her position is to nurture. So you have nature and nurture. You're moving in divine alignment of the frequency of the world because God doesn't speak languages, not Arabic, not Hebrew, not English, not Spanish. God speaks in frequency, energy, and vibration. So when you're moving in your frequency and she's moving in her frequency, how can you not thrive?
You're right. But I don't think You right about that, 100%. That's the icing on the cake. But I don't think I think if you moving in your right frequency, you still can thrive. That's just how I feel. I don't feel like because no, I'm saying like in relationship.
Okay.
I can have 10 women that work for me giving me that same energy. You get what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I can have a mom, I can have a sister, I can still have that feminine energy. I don't have to be in a relationship to thrive. I don't feel like that.
But a relationship is a relationship regardless if it's personal, intimate, or family.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
like,
that energy of that woman is awakening you.
I agree with that. 100%.
So through the woman, we are awakened.
Yeah. So we I guess we got twisted when I was saying like a nigga don't have to be married or have a girlfriend to be aligned within to be awakened. He can be awoke by his sister, by his daughter. You know what I'm saying, right?
But
Am I tripping?
but the woman, and the greatest awakeners is our daughters.
Yeah.
The greatest awakeners are our daughters.
Yeah. My
innocent.
grandkid be saying me, don't say that, granddad. Little girls, don't say that, granddad. That's a bad word. So, but I'm looking at it as a child, like, yeah, but it's the awakening.
God is speaking through her. She's not even compromised.
Exactly.
The world hasn't even hit her yet.
Yes.
She's pure.
Yes.
Don't do that. Why are you always yelling? Don't yell. Why your face always bald? Don't do that.
Yeah.
They're awakening you.
I ain't
The
lying.
boys are gonna mimic you.
I ain't lying. Kids will be like, why you looking like that? What's wrong with you? That is true. Kids be knowing. They be knowing. Kids be knowing, man. It's amazing how they be so awoke. That is true. Kids will be like, man, I be seeing videos and in person. Kids, what's wrong with you? Why you looking like that? Why? They ask them questions. That is true.
The girls are gonna awaken you.
I agree with that.
And this is what I'm giving a cheat code. I'm like, bro, I come from where I come from. I battled the same battles. Why am I thriving and you're not? I figured it out. Hey, this is the cheat code, brother. Do this. You'll win. Because if you dog a woman out, you're gonna fall, man. How many men we thought were thriving found that they dogged a woman out, now they done lost everything. Their life, their freedom, their wealth. We see it happening time after time, but we're too stuck in our ego and pride to say this is what's going on, man.
Like the niggas just won't want to deal with it.
You don't want to dog a woman out. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When it's time to get to it, a woman wants you to dog her pussy out. She wants you to dog that shit out. And not really go too crazy, but she wants you to just hit that shit right. After a couple of rounds, she wants you to tear that ass up. And it depends on how she feeling and what kind of night y'all had. If y'all had a good ass day and then y'all come home after spot after spot after spot and you done took care of her, she wants you to tear that ass up. She wants you to dog that pussy out. But when you talking about dogging her out and dogging her heart out and mistreating her and moving on, that way you fuck up at. You don't want to do that. You don't want to dog no woman out. That's why when I stop talking to all women and every woman, bro, I leave on the high. Like we stop talking because she wants something different. She thought she wants something better, or she wants something in another man that I don't got. You know what I'm saying? Or she want another one. You know what I'm saying? It don't never be because I mistreated her. You know what I'm saying? Or I dog her. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that shit come back on you. I don't do that type of shit. Hell no. Dogging a woman out, putting a baby in her, and then leaving her, and then you going out and doing. Just think about it. People is going around fucking people over, dogging people out, and just stop talking to that person, not even healing, and just starting talking to another person and really getting in real relationships. Like people are really be tied in with people and don't even really be into them. They just using them for whatever they can use them for. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta really be careful of that and try to treat people. My motto is this: try to treat people the way you want to be treated. Like me, I won't cheat on somebody because I don't want nobody to cheat on me. I wouldn't do something. I wouldn't make somebody. I wouldn't intimidate my partner because I don't want them to intimidate me. I wouldn't make them do something that I don't want done to me. I don't want nobody to make me do something. Shit. So I won't do that to her. So I'm big on treating people how I would love to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Doing stuff with people what I wish and want to happen to me type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just treating people like your kind, like you, that they special to you, because everybody should be special, you know?
a man, some men and some women, they just don't want to be in relationships. They want children. I get that. That's your path. All precious. Do what makes you happy. But I'm talking about for the ones that want to be in relationships.
You gotta do it right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You're not going to even experience the greatest version of your woman if she's tired.
Right.
Come on.
You think most men fear leadership, though?
Most men fear gold diggers, but they don't fear HIV. They fear gold diggers. Oh man, I can't get around a woman for my money, but they don't fear HIV. They'll sleep with everything moving. This is what they fear, man. They fear, and the only reason they fear because they don't know who they are. I know who I am.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm thriving.
That's another thing too. Though. I always been scared of AIDS, scared of disease. I remember we was in damn like we had to be in like 9th, 10th grade, and our teacher showed us a book of disease that you can catch. I was like, hell no. So I use rub. I be careful, man, and nah, you gotta be careful. And then the times back then was kind of bad, but times now is worse. Like people is doing all kind of shit now. The girls is bragging about what they doing, and that shit you can and see back then you would catch women that ain't really had this experience, they ain't had that experience, they ain't had this experience, they ain't never did this before, they ain't never heard of this, they ain't never tried. You know what I'm saying? You be the first one that they do this with. They did something, but it wasn't. You know, so you will be the first ones of a lot of girls and a lot of experiences. Nowadays, man, from what I see online, the girls got the experience. So it ain't really something to do something with a girl that she already done experienced it. It ain't gonna hit the same. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a man and you want to be in a relationship, the best way to do it is that get yourself together, find out what you really want. And when you see that, go after that and take care of that. And just, you know what I'm saying, forever, like until, you know what I'm saying? And that's what'll make it, because most problems start because people be cheating. If you a man and you want to deal with different girls, you can just live a life of dealing with different girls. You ain't gotta get into a relationship and you won't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? Or the relationships be crumble, it fail because the money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got enough money. You can't have a regular job taking care of a girl, because a nigga that without no job will be fucking your girl. And if your girl got a job, the job that she at, she gonna be with niggas too. And then like she say, your girl respect her boss more and she respect you because you can't afford to send her home. Like it's a lot. It is a lot to think about. Like really can afford to have your girl at home, taking care of the home and providing for you while you do whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? And most people should be single, and they would be single if they live by that. Like make enough money to take care of your girl to sit home. You know, so that's why they feel people cheating or ain't got enough money. You know what I'm saying? You know, so and then the only people that should be in relationships is people that want to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like if you meet a guy and this is a girl, this guy, he want kids with no kids and he want to be in a relationship. He want to take care of a girl he want to love somebody forever. This girl want kids and she ain't got kids and she looking to be a wife and she loyal and she want a man. You her type, she your type. You like her, she like her. Another times they fail because one person like the other more than the other. Y'all both gotta be in love. See, it's hard to find that. It's hard to find that. So if people took the time to really find out what they really, really want, they'll be single for a long time, which is okay. But in that time when you being single, you get better and better and better. And then you'll fuck around and find your person, and then you stuck with them. You good. You know what I'm saying? And then that person, before he met you, he wasn't with nobody. He was working on himself. See, that's what you gotta find. You gotta find a person that was working on themselves and then wasn't fucking with nobody. And you was working on yourself and you wasn't fucking with nobody. And boom, y'all met at the motherfucking coffee shop, getting a bagel and about to go from the gym. That's how it's supposed to work, I think. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all wanna be with each other. And then y'all start talking and it feel like y'all were talking forever. But what happens is motherfuckers just be with motherfuckers and just be having babies and just be fucking the world up. Then you got, like you say, you got a bunch of weak people having kids. Like once I saw the guys that didn't have fathers have kids, and once I saw the guys that was fucked up niggas have kids, and once I saw the guys that had the kids by certain girls have kids, that's why this world fucked up. And he ain't lying. That's what he said. Once I saw that shit in real time in the last goddamn 18 years, 20s, in the last 15, 16, 17, 18 years, okay, so that's how we got here. Okay, cool. Cause we could have been like, you know what? Cause we used to talk about this shit in high school. Boom. You know what? This is what we gonna do. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. We gonna do this. Some of us stick to the script. Some of us did. And man, motherfuckers just did anything they fucking want to. And then you got other people in states doing it the same or worse.
You see the cracking jokes on me on the internet going in on me. But they girls were in my DMs.
What they say?
Most of the rappers in Atlanta, Texas, they girls were on my phone. And y'all listen, this dude did this. Hey, one of y'all so freaky. I ain't gonna mention you. Oh, matter of fact, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it righteous. All praises.
Yeah, Craig. So you gonna keep it right?
And then the girl supposed to be freaky.
What you think the habits is that a nigga need to accumulate to be woke?
Love, man. We men, I love y'all, but we struggle with loving ourselves. Yeah. And that's why it's so easy for us to kill one another. And we're killing what looks like us because we're not loving who we are.
My bad, bro.
No, it's good.
See, that's why we killing each other, because
we don't love ourselves.
Yeah.
Men need to learn themselves. And then what does loving yourself look like? Adding everything to your life that makes you greater and subtracting what doesn't.
Yeah.
We were taught to be loyal to men that wasn't even loyal to us.
Yeah.
We broke, man. We're broken. So I just pray that my brothers really understand who they are and get more in tune and take themselves more serious.
Yeah.
And then learn the woman, because through the woman, awakening comes.
Yeah.
And I just pray that the brothers understand this.
Do you?
That's real though. Learn yourself. See, a lot of times people don't sit by themselves. See, a lot of times you gotta like be by yourself to learn yourself, and then just watch what yourself do. Even the simplest thing, like, okay, what do I like to eat? You know what I'm saying? Figure out what you like to eat, which vegetables you like to eat, which type of fruits you like to eat, which sodas you like, what sodas you don't like. You don't need to be eating sodas, you don't need to be eating sweets, but you like that. So try like what them dry fruits and shit, almonds and shit, cashews and shit. Which one of those you like? Okay, what do I like to do for fun? Me, I like views. I like to explore New York. I like to go places in New York I ain't never been. I like to be in the sky. I like to go on rooftops. I like to be around different type of people. You know what I'm saying? What you it even could be down to the clothing. Okay, I like my pants to fit slim fit because I'm slim. I like my clothes to be fitted. I like this brand. There's different type of coats you can get. You know what I'm saying? Which brand coat you like, which cities you like to travel in, which airlines you like. Once you find out yourself type of shit that you like, or you can be like, what makes me happy? Being around people or not being around people? Being by myself or being around a crowd? When do I like to be around the crowd? When I be around the crowd, what do I like to wear around the crowd? Like when I'm indoors, do I like to have a jacket or do I not like to have a jacket even though it's 90 degrees outside? Like you can learn yourself, man. And once you learn yourself and then you keep waking up in the morning, you notice that I might as well learn myself because all I got is myself. Even when I'm by myself or with people, it's still me at the end of the day. So it teaches you to take care of yourself, and when you don't have nobody to call, you depend on yourself. You call on yourself and you call on God. You know what I'm saying? And you can learn yourself, bro. Learning yourself is very is interesting and it's something to think about. And then when it comes to a woman, when you learn yourself, okay, I want this type of woman. I don't want that type of woman. So the test comes where the woman that you say you don't want and the woman that you say you don't like, guess what? How life works, that woman is looking at you and she like you and she kind of cute, but she got the qualities that you said you didn't like, and she want to give you some pussy. So the test comes is that do you really not want that? And is you really gonna stick to your own standards that you made up yourself, or you gonna fall short to them, or you gonna really stick to the script? And you can pick what you want to do. You can be like, man, fuck them rules I made up, and fuck with the girl, and then the girl fuck around and do the exact same shit that you knew she was gonna do, and that's the damn main reason why you said you don't want that shit, because she did that, and you knew beforehand not to do that. And then hopefully, thank God, you get a next time in life. Be like, you know what? I told myself I don't like those kind. It could be examples like that. It could be buying a product. You'd be like, you know what? I know I bought this type of brand from Amazon phone case, and I know it's gonna turn yellow, but I need it. You know what I'm saying? And you done learn, okay, cool. I don't need to buy this brand because it's gonna turn yellow too quick. If I spend the extra 20, basically double the price, it'll prolong the yellowness. So even just learning which phone case brand to use, learning which food you like, learning what you like to do, learning what type of girls you like, learning goddamn. I even know that the only time I really get sick is if I got the fan on, like sniffing air. And I try to learn my body, like, okay, when I eat this type of food, it make me feel this type of way. When I go around these type of people, it make me feel this type of way. So I need to stay away from these type of people and be around, you know what I'm saying? So learning yourself is very important. Because when you learn yourself, and then you learn what you want and what you don't want, it make you go after what it make you get on this path. Don't go over here. Make you stay right here, because this what you want. You know what I'm saying? This is what you like. You done thought about it. But most people don't sit down and think. You know what I'm saying? Most people ain't gonna sit down quietly by themselves and think about what they really, really want and really go after it. And then you'll realize most grown ass men ain't even doing what they want. Like, that's what I call some gangster shit. When you can really, not even nothing bad, when you can do what you want and really, even if you want to just do nothing, if you can afford it and you can, and you got the woman that you want, you got the kids that you want, the family, the lifestyle, that's amazing to just have everything that you want. Everything that you want. The temperature in your crib just perfect.
So do you think you got the you think you could be a person that just got blessed with the right woman and blessed with the right mindset?
I believe all men get blessed with good women. We just break them before we realize they're good women. We break them. A lot of us get loyal women. How many brothers have you known that had solid women, but they just wasn't good men?
No, you're right, but I done seen solid dudes get a woman that was already with a dude that broke her, and now he can't get her.
Right, but we don't know how solid he is because we don't know how he is behind the closed doors. Only that woman knows. A woman knows her man. A man only knows what the other man shows us.
But you ain't never seen a situation. I ain't gonna say man, you seen a situation.
I've been in a situation
that a woman was so broken.
I've been in a situation. I've been in a situation, and this is what I'm saying. When you said, "Can you lead a?" You ever met a woman that you couldn't lead? When I bump into that, I leave.
Yeah.
When I realize you moving as my enemy, you're not taking sound advice, I depart myself.
That's so what I'm trying to get you say, because it sound like you be saying, like, cut you off. You sound like you be saying, like, bro, man, you can fix her.
You can fix a woman that truly respects who you are. You have to be respected.
What about some women that don't respect men?
But why do we expect our women to be therapists, but we can't be theirs? We expect them to be our therapists.
Yeah, that's why I said you gotta be both therapists. Like, I can teach you, you can teach me. Like, I can teach you and tell you what I know, and you be quiet and listen, and then I'll be quiet and listen and let you teach me and show me what you know. That's how the shit should go, bro. Like certain times you can do your thing and we'll listen. Certain times I can do my thing, I can teach, we'll listen. You got 2 kids, I know what we can even let the kids. If the kids know something that we don't, we probably trying to fix the damn game. I probably don't know. You probably don't know. The kids might be know. This nigga 9, 10, 11, 12, he probably know. Let's let his ass fix the shit. We don't know. So you gotta be humble enough to let a girl tell you what to do if she knows what she talking about and if she teaching you. But like he said before, if you run into a girl that you can't teach and that a man done broke her heart before you and then she don't trust you because of that, because you can be a good man and then the girl don't trust you because of past experiences. And when you understand that what you dealing with, like I said, if you know you and know what you've been through, you can just leave and don't stay because she fine, and don't stay because you fucking her, and don't stay because everything good. Just leave, because that ain't, nah, that's a big red flag and that's a big deal breaker, because it's gonna get worse. You can't tell her nothing. I don't give a fuck how good she suck dick. Oh hell no. She don't listen. This bitch will do anything. You know what I'm saying? So, and that shit gonna backfire on
We
you.
staying out late nights, we cussing, we can't keep a stable job, we all over the place, we don't know how to be loyal with every woman we see, but we want her to deal with it.
But you just said you ain't gonna deal with nothing that you know you ain't
No,
gonna
I'm talking about the average man.
Yeah.
The average man and the average woman. I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about where I came from. I used to be the average man. I had the same mentality.
You know what I'm saying? But you being the man that you is now, you knowing, you can already see like that ain't gonna align
That's
with me.
not it.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, I'm thinking you saying, like, you can meet a motherfucker that done went through all this shit and you can goddamn change her.
No, the only one that can change themselves is themselves.
Yeah.
That's it. And when you realize you can't change, it's time to go. Oh,
Yeah, it's
praise.
all praise. Hey, do you think women enter relationship these days with different expectations because of what they done been through?
Yeah.
No, it's the programming. Women are taught at a young age to have their own. Don't trust no men. Men aren't loyal because their mothers got with men and the men broke them.
Mm-hmm.
Or their grandmothers got with men and the men broke them. This is an indoctrination.
Yeah.
They've been indoctrinated.
Yeah, they already, you saying they pre-programmed.
They pre-programmed.
So
Not
you,
trust us.
you either gonna have to have patience to show a woman different, like this is how you be properly loved,
Yeah.
or you just move on to wait till you find
And
one.
that's why so many black women are saying, I'm going outside my race.
Yeah.
I tried my men. I love my men. I adore my men. But it seems like my men don't love us. But this Asian man wants to provide for me.
But niggas really don't give a fuck. Go on. You used up over here anyway. You will. Yeah, niggas look at it like, man, go on, show she fucking an Asian now. Go on.
True indeed, but we are the ones breaking the women.
But it's broken people breaking people though, right?
How many women have you broken? Come on your path to learning who you are. How many women have you hurt, cheated on, lied to?
I've been married for 30 years.
Before
I've been
the 30
years. I've probably broke all type of women in my life.
You see what I'm saying?
Because I was broken.
Right, but now when she's speaking how she feels, we say, oh, she ran through anyway. But we broke her. We did this.
I'm trying to fix you. What about when I try to fix you?
But you try to fix it by fixing your.
I remember when I was younger, bro, and I used to run into girls and shit. Like we all fucking with girls, we all get into it. But the difference in me, like, I got respect, and I care. And like I said, I care if I catch disease. I care if I have a baby. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck. And I was just teaching and telling the girls what I knew and what's best, and like be careful, and just because you can get out, don't be going out with everybody, and you gotta be careful getting in the car with niggas at night, you know what I'm saying? I used to be like, your people know you here, you need to make sure you tell somebody, like, your people know you be going, like, you need to have a plan, you need to have some mates. You got some mates on you, You got a little knife on you, a little poker. You gotta be careful. Like what you gonna do with? I'd be like, what you gonna do with X Y Z? They ain't even thinking about that. But that's the problem. Like you gotta know. I'm just saying you ain't gotta be thinking about that, but you gotta be on be on point. But I know. But the point is, I used to try to teach them and tell them like, and they ain't want to motherfucking listen. And that's just like say if a girl want a baby from me, and I be like, well, I ain't having no kids. You can leave. We can separate, go separate. You can have a baby from another nigga. It don't matter. But I ain't having no kids. Let's just say for that for example, right? And that motherfucker get a baby from somebody that easy because a nigga, if you want a child, somebody that easy give your dumb ass a child. That shit ain't gonna work like you want it to work, and then next thing you know, you find out they ain't together, she's struggling like a motherfucker, and then see, I told you. And a lot of reasons like you know what I'm saying? Just I remember a lot of things bro, girls wanted like, nah, that ain't right. So I realized girls want a guy that'll say yes to any motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Not only say yes, but just agree with them and do what they say and be how they want to be. And they end up biting their ass in the ass. So some girls, I remember growing up, you can't really teach. And then sometimes it take them a little later in life to experience a bunch of bad. They know their ass shit can get hot and really burn your ass. It take them to going through experience, not your word. You know what I'm saying? So they probably think you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And it'll get you. And sometimes you want the experience. You know?
Oh, that's the only way to fix it.
I know.
A woman needs changed behavior. She didn't heard the excuses.
Okay, when you change, let me ask you something. When you change behavior, and you actually, when you finally get that awakening, how long do it take for you to wake them up?
A woman will naturally follow behind a man she loves.
Now she lost respect.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So just because you fix yourself, don't mean she got amnesia.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So nigga don't give a fuck. You go fuck an Asian. Go ahead.
But you cut her arms off. All I'm saying is this. Why, and I'm talking about the average man, right? Why do we get women? Because we're married, man. We know we married. Why does the average man get a woman, break the woman, and then blame the woman for being broken?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Your favorite crust says a lot about you
Nah,
right now.
nah, you can't do that. You a fucked up nigga, you do that now. See, that one thing about me, I don't break women. I don't do nothing with women. Women leave me because they can't control me and I won't get her no baby or I won't get in a relationship and they dumb ass and get in a relationship with a nigga that gonna break their damn heart. See, I told you to sit your fast ass down and goddamn let's get right first. See what happened? Then you'll find that girl going from girl to girl to girl, the guy, person to person to person. Like, see, you know what I'm saying? So I don't cheat on women. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even about to be together, knowing me, cause you ain't finna even break up with me. And then I know motherfuckers lying. See, one thing about me, I know the truth and I know the game. One thing I know, motherfuckers are lying. Sometimes you might run into a girl that's really loyal and that's really want to be with one man and really respects you and really got the qualities and shit. And you can take that chance if you're ready at that time. But I'm too young for another reason too. But then if you meet them type of girls, you really can take that chance and do that. But you can just be boyfriend and girl for about 10 years and then get married. But that marriage shit's some real shit. See, I ain't want to get divorced. I ain't want to get broken up. So it don't make sense to be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? We together, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers just want to just be with you. I've been into that since like grade school. Motherfuckers be lying. They just want to just have their turn. So let's have our turn. Let's have a turn with each other. We ain't gotta damn do all that, sign all these goddamn papers. But see me, I get, you know what I'm saying, the best experience on the first off GP. If you a certain type of nigga, like me and better, fuck all that. I get this certain type of experience. First day, first night, first week, I'm already in there. My main thing, I meet girls, I want to just jump in their life, jump in their schedule. You know what I'm saying? And we talking like we being to each other.
Break a woman.
And then complain about her being
Okay,
broken.
but what about if you met a woman broken, both of y'all broken, and y'all trauma bonded?
That's what happened.
It ain't no
all the time.
such thing as breaking a woman. Because you were broken, I was broken.
Right.
We tried some shit that was impossible because
Right.
neither one of us were ready for a relationship. We gotta say that now. So you just sat there and said, let me finish this point. You just sat there and said, this woman already was, what you said the word was, by her mama being this bullshit ass woman already. She already indoctrinated. So I got with you, I could have got with you on some pure shit too. But the way you was indoctrinated, kind of indoctrinated, whatever you say the word is, kind of broke me.
Yeah,
because
man.
we not there to trust you. Now we don't trust each other.
Yeah.
We gotta see the whole thing now.
And that means you're an enemy to yourself. To stay in a relationship with a person and to mistreat them is a mental illness.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, that's a mental illness for both people, and that's what a lot of people doing. And matter of fact, that's what everybody doing. Everybody's man. That's why, man, even as a kid, I always saw relationships as fake as fuck. I'm 8, 7, 8, 9 years old watching grown people be in relationships and hearing that this nigga fucking all the bitches. This nigga married a hoe that everybody done hit. This girl got a baby from this nigga and this nigga. I say, damn, this girl got a whole baby from this guy and this guy, but she married to a third guy? What type of fucking shit is that? And this guy was divorced from this girl, and now he married to this girl, and he got a kid by her. So he done broke up a family. This girl done broke up 3 families. Now they together, and they ain't got no kids, but they married. And then next thing you know, 5, 10 years later, they done broke up. Y'all done broke up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 families. Y'all 2 together. So I like, damn, everybody just fucking up the world, just breaking up families, bro. If you really think about it. People that have kids, some people that break up and then get married and break up, like they just. So I realized that shit was fake, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit. You can't be breaking a woman. You can't do that shit. That shit wrong as hell. Everybody be in relationships and they really don't want to be in a relationship, and they just using the person and don't like the person. And most people can't afford to stay on their own. That's another reason why people be together, because they can't afford to damn get their own shit in their name. They can't afford the damn rent so damn high, the cost of living so high. But I couldn't come home to no place. Ain't nothing like coming home, bro. Peace and quiet. You shut it down. Like, man, ain't nothing like peace and quiet, bro. Ain't nothing like it.
In a relationship.
That's vice versa. That's when you don't know and you kids.
But listen, when we talking about grown men, because it's the grown men.
That's a grown man doing. I'm saying like a long relationship. Like, let's speak on my relationship.
Okay.
Like everything, we was kids when we met, right?
Right.
So hell yeah, I took her through all type of shit, but she took me through shit too.
Right.
Just with lack of knowledge on how to respect a man. I wasn't a man, I was a kid.
Right.
I probably didn't show you how to respect a man because I didn't know who the fuck I was.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But now we get to this age, like you said, I know you ain't got amnesia, but it's like, now how will we move forward? Because I can't undo the shit.
The only way for a man to truly fix this after his awakening is to be consistent with his changed behavior. Consistent. And then to study his woman and understand her nervous system. A lot of men don't understand
A lot of niggas ain't got time for all that either though.
But that means let her go.
Yeah.
Because what a man loves, he'll take.
Yeah, you do gotta study her. That is true. You gotta study your girl and learn your girl and know what makes her, you know what I'm saying? Know what makes her mad, know what ticks her off, know what she need and all that shit. And then if you figure out you can't keep that shit up, oh hell no, time to go. And just go and don't never look back. And ain't no getting back together, because we already know that you ain't gonna do that, and I need that. And ain't nothing wrong with you finding somebody that's gonna provide that. I done met plenty of girls like that. Not plenty, but I met a few. I know damn sure for one. Like, I ain't doing that. But I want you though. But she want me, and she want me to do that. And then I want her to do, I don't even need too much, but bitch, I ain't doing that. And if she ain't going for it, we used to, all right, cool, go out separate. We'll try that shit again 2-3 years later. I still ain't going for that. We try it again, and we try to like mingle a little bit, that shit ain't work. But
I'm out to study.
Facts.
Like I bet you know your woman.
Facts.
She can walk.
but the thing about it, a lot of relationships can be saved if most people just stop. Like just stop. If you realize y'all different and you want something that person can't give you, just stop. Go your separate ways right then and there. You'll save all them mistake ass kids, all that shit in y'all name, all them years. People be together for 7, 8 years, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, 10, 12 years. And when they could have been together for 3 weeks. Or people be together for 2 years when y'all could have been together for 2 weeks. See, that's my thing. Since I know the truth about a girl, the best thing to do is meet a girl, bro, and have the best time of your life. That first date. That first day, that second day, or that weekend or some shit. After that, man, get back to making the money that you lost, type shit. That's how I look at it.
House a certain way.
When you do all that, it don't end well unless you really met the love of your life, unless you really met the girl you always meant to meet, and vice versa. She feel the same way about you. Y'all gotta meet each other.
She cannot text me and I know how she feels.
Come on.
Yeah.
Because you studied her.
She can text me hello instead of hey handsome. I know hello mean it's gonna be some bullshit.
Come on. You studied your woman.
Real shit.
Come on, man. A lot of these men they just want to lay with women. They don't want to study them. They want to build some. You got 30 years, man.
Yeah.
That's something to brag about. For the average man, 30 years?
That's a nice sentence.
And most of these brothers not even living to be 30 years old.
Do you think people pursue relationship for loneliness these days or purpose?
And this goes back to what you said about trauma bonding. And a lot of women aren't trauma bonding. They're in truth trying to regulate their nervous system. So they go back to what's normal to them, even if it's chaotic. Why is she always with these crazy dudes? That's all she knows. Her father was a crazy dude. That's her nervous system being regulated.
So how you breaking her? How you breaking a woman that's already crazy? I'm asking you
Man, that's a man breaking himself. And that's why it's important for a
man. You
man
ain't
to
invited, though. I fuck with that.
I can't. But a man has to know himself. You have to know what's for you. But we are getting in relationships prematurely. We're not emotionally
kind of
ready.
Confusing, though, Minister. That's kind of confusing.
What do you mean?
That's kind of confusing because you said once he fixed himself, he can fix the woman. Mm-hmm. But this bitch already crazy. But
you gotta remember, this is a woman that he was with. She got with him pure love. His behavior turned her this way.
No.
What
the word is?
Hold on. It's two people we talk about. Because we're blaming women now. We can't blame women. A woman that's just psychotic, that's gonna burn your house down. And a woman that you broke, when you met her, she was loving and peaceful and loyal, but your trauma really bled on her. And now she's covered in no one else's blood but yours.
But these days, they coming broken.
Right. But I'm not, men.
Especially in the early age. In the old age, they coming broken.
Right. But the real question is, why?
Yeah.
Somebody else broke.
No. Listen.
Yeah.
The first man to do damage to a woman is her father.
Facts.
That's true.
And when a woman has been craving attention from men, just to be loved and appreciated and adored, they run to a man. And she's not listening to or paying attention to his actions. She's watching his words and praying that she can help him through whatever he's going through. And while she's doing this, we're bleeding on her. We're lying to her. We're acting crazy. We're mentally abusing her. We're not standing on business. We turned her this way. It's our right to fix this. Now, a woman that just comes into your life already psychotic, and there are women with mental illnesses. We know there's really crazy women that can get a good man and just dog him completely out. Mm-hmm. But what's the root of this? This is what we have to understand.
That is true. You gotta find out why she like that. And if you really find out why a girl really like that, it's because somebody hurt her. A man hurt her. So you gotta be a cold-hearted motherfucker to learn and discover why a woman is hurt and she been hurt by a man and you hurt her too. You can't do that.
No problem. But it is. Because we're talking about for a race of people. This problem has affected our race. And this is why we are at the bottom, because our women are not protected. Our women are the portal of life.
I agree with that.
Why would we not protect the tree that gives life to us? Every other race of men is protecting their trees.
But you got women that listen to this shit you saying feel like, this nigga sucker.
Who?
I'm saying some women or listen to that be like, and feel like you'll be a straight good guy, but they'll run all over you.
But a woman.
I'm saying some of them will try. You get what I'm saying?
A real woman can spot a real man. Like women know who to play with.
But they got masks
not
on
to play
too.
on.
Some of them got masks on, and some women got masks on and come and pose as a good woman.
But-
and then things, if life ain't good enough, they'll move on.
But when a man is solid in himself, he can see this. This is the problem.
That's true. What I was thumbs up is what he said. He said women know who to play with. Women damn sure know who to play with. Because when I hear these stories, I know for damn sure. And when I see the women that they talking about, I mean, when I see the men that the women be talking about who they be fucking over and shit like that, they know who to play with. Because that's why I come on the internet to kind of tell my side of the story, because a lot of guys I see, they get hurt and they get mistreated and they get fucked over, or they fucking over women and they all doing this shit wrong. I feel like because they not getting the results that they want. So I can show y'all how to get the results that y'all want. First of all, like he said, don't fuck over the girl. And if you meet a girl that's already fucked over, don't even fuck with her. If you try to teach her and put her on game and try to help her and she don't want to be helped, move on. That's number one. And number two is that if you meet a pure woman, add to her, treat her right, don't fuck over her. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, like he said, if you got a girl that already come heartbroken or hurt and you figure out why, it's because a man did that to her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you can't really add more onto the woman. That what makes a woman crazy. If you find out why she crazy, like I'd be like, why you so damn mean? For you too pretty to be so mean. Why you so mean? What the fuck that happened? I remember one time, bro, man, I was with this older girl and I was like, you so pretty. Why you so damn mean? What the fuck happened to you? And she was like, that's it. But she wouldn't tell it. I couldn't know. I know. I try to tell her. I deal with her. I'm the motherfucking man. I was like little Bow Wow growing up. So I know. And when I deal with women, I try to get to know them for real. To learn them, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then they trust me to tell me. You know what I'm saying? So you will know something happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because when nothing ain't you, and you can look at a woman like walking down the street or be around a woman in your class or your workplace, and if you see a woman happy and she look innocent and she just joyful and minding her business and just doing her work and ain't doing the extra, you can tell she got good parents. You can tell she probably got a loving family, like her family real close and they tight. You can tell she got a sister, a supporting brother, a supporting family, a real supporting grandma, granddaddy. Everybody support everybody because they real happy. When you see a girl or most women that ain't happy, it's because they ain't got all that. So that should urge men to like take care of the woman. But everybody's just doing so wrong to each other till this shit done got out of control, man.
Correct.
Men ain't solid.
Correct.
Look at the men.
Correct. Correct.
Look at the men. They not solid.
I'm with
These
you when
men
you're right.
so bad, we don't even want to be around
I'm
them.
with you when you're right, King.
We don't want them.
Yeah.
We don't.
You gotta be solid as a man. And then if you paying for a woman and the woman taking all this and that from you, she know you ain't solid. And then I just want to tell the guys this: if you paying and doing for a woman and paying, and you ain't getting that what you want in return, the girls is laughing at you. Like, look at this dumbass nigga giving me all this shit. Girl, I got this and this for him. I got this and that for him, and I ain't giving him nothing. And I'm making him think he get some of me, my attention. And she giving another nigga that shit for free. And we the guys, I'm the guys that get it for free because we know the game, bro. So you gotta really know.
These men either.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we want women to have them. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. on.
Yeah, you got your shit down pat. You ain't going for the okie dokie.
Come on.
You going for the Nah, but I'm just looking at the shit I'm just trying to see shit from both angles. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying totally, but I don't think some people, not even just women, I don't want to make it between men and women. Some people just unfix it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know how you could be the nurturing woman and you, like you said, you could bleed on her and fuck her up. She could have been pretty. And that, I think it go both ways for men and women. Cause I've seen some good dudes that may not be in a position to be the man that, you know what I'm saying, the provider that they want to be in a relationship with a woman and they run all over them.
But what makes him a good dude?
I'm just saying, he pays attention to her. He do all the shit you say. He love her properly.
But that's not my voice. But we that ain't my voice. But this is I believe that if this man couldn't elevate her or awaken her, he just ain't the man for her.
Yeah, that's all.
Or it just ain't her season to be awakened.
Right.
Because I know women that were wild 10 years ago, but if you see them today, they just they own business. They
Men
right.
too, though.
Men too.
You saying basically just take the right connection.
That's it.
I'm thinking you saying that any man can do it for any woman.
No, it's impossible.
Yeah, that's what. Thank you.
It's impossible.
Thank you.
But I never said that.
But I'm saying that's how your message come out. Like, bro, all you gotta do with that woman is your fault.
But when I'm speaking,
That's not your voice
but my message is take care of your woman,
I respect that.
not every.
Yeah.
Real shit. You do this now, bro.
Yeah. I'm saying, but you see how that can come off though. Because you got a good woman. You already done been through the channel, took your woman through the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all already done uplift each other. Y'all done awaken each other and all that. So you speaking from experience. And niggas thinking that you think, niggas thinking like, bro, you ain't got the woman I got. So I can't do what you can do.
But
That's what make niggas think you sound crazy.
But why stay with a woman that you've been with for years and you see no growth?
Right.
That's a mental illness on the man. Now,
Yeah, that's his point. Like, don't be with him. Like, if you this the sad truth that men need to understand. If you can't provide the life of your dreams for a woman, don't be with no woman, bro. You can't have no family and have no relationship. If you can't provide the best life that you possibly can provide for yourself and for a woman and kids, you really can't be in a relationship in today's world. That's the sad truth for men. But it's okay, guys, because you can make a lot of money. Even though my black ass don't got no fucking money, and I'm trying like hell. But it's okay because I be by my damn self. But if I want a girl, I can get any girl. But I know in today's time, your ass gotta have a lot of money to take care of her. And if you want a relationship and a family, you gotta take care of that motherfucker to eternity. And that shit costs a lot of money. And your ass ain't gonna be happy. That's the number one rule. That's the number one thing you know your ass gotta have. A lot of money to take care of a family, bro. To eliminate that stress. And then you can tell her, sit home, and then she take care of you. She be loyal, and then you do your part. But that's why motherfuckers be having that stress, because they can't afford to take care of themselves and the woman. That's just like if you make $40,000 to $50,000, average person make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year. That is damn near barely enough for one person. You can't have no girl. You're gonna be barely making it with a girl. Certain type of girls that go for what? Then you talking about a kid and y'all ain't producing no more money, and they gonna be hard on you. Like if you make 40, that's another 40. That's 80. Make another 40. That's another 120, 30. You know? Another, you know what I'm saying? And so forth.
that man is trying to regulate his nervous system because his mother was chaotic. He's used to chaos.
Yeah.
The woman he loved was chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
So now the woman he got with is chaotic because she's a reflection of the mother.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm gonna stay with her, but I'm gonna curse her out every week. I'm gonna blame her for everything. I'm not gonna provide.
Yeah.
Just leave her.
Yeah.
Just leave, bro. That's his main point. Just leave. And see, that's why the girls be breaking up with the guys, because the girls be done. A girl smart. A girl be done playing her escape plan. She done be done left mentally and in her heart, and her body still there. She just, and she don't pay no bills neither. shit, she planning an escape plan and meet somebody new and fucking with him and be good. So don't even be with nobody. That one thing I seen as a kid was adults was with each other and they didn't love each other and they wasn't really just into relationship. They had other shit going on. They still fucking with the people that they got kids from. They still fucking with this person they used to like in high school. They still doing what the hell they want to do. But they in a relationship with each other. Like, what the fuck? Why y'all playing? Y'all stay with each other, but you do what you want to do, and you do what you. That's a nasty ass shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's what people doing. But don't do that, because it's gonna get worse and worse, and then a girl ain't gonna respect you. One thing about me, when that shit wrong and off, once we start fucking like crazy, once I find out we ain't for each other, we gotta automatically go separate ways.
Even why waste your
And
time?
it's okay.
Yeah.
You have a mental illness.
But I thought, another thing you said, fix that woman.
Mm-hmm.
How we fix it if I leave?
But that goes right back. If you're giving your all and that woman's not willing to follow you because you either broke her or she just doesn't want to follow you, go find one that will.
That's real shit.
Go find one that
That's
will.
real shit. That's what I was trying to get you to say the whole time.
But I tell the women the same thing, but men get mad at me. I say, date them all and let the best provider win. Men get mad at me for saying this. But come on, man.
But okay, you see how they clapping.
Of course.
But once you done date them all, let the bad man win, how the fuck you feel? Let me make a point. You done date them all, let the bad man win, how the fuck you feel like I'm finna be that nigga who you think I'm gonna be and you done ran through them all?
Okay. Now, see,
How that work?
for some reason in men's minds, they think dating equals sex.
Bro, if you really want to nigga, you
come on, my brother.
Go ahead,
I love you, brother.
go ahead. I love you too,
I
King.
love you, brother. For some reason, and men, and this is why I said men are created in their lower selves. Like, we have to fight to get to a higher level of self.
Okay.
We're created in our animalistic state. Well, even though young boys, we're little perverts. You know what I'm saying? We're little perverts. We're thinking more with our penis than our mind.
Mm-hmm.
Dating does not equal sex. A relationship is the first business. The woman you get with is the first. She's either gonna make you or break you. Same with a man with a woman. Why not let a woman date them all? We do it. Men date them all. Sometimes we date 4 or 5 at the same time and don't tell me the one about each other. Come on, man.
But you sound like you just trying to justify the whole.
I'm not. No.
That would sound like I'm just keeping it in the brick.
Dating and sex are not this. I didn't say, man, go sleep with every single one of them and take their
Well,
money.
we
No,
live in Atlanta.
I said date
If you
them
date a
all.
nigga in Atlanta, you fucking.
That's bad.
That's just, I'm just keeping it in the brick with you. If you date, ain't no nigga going on no date regular. That's the Atlanta culture.
Look, see, but that's the state of the mind of that man. That man ain't nothing. If that man can sleep with every woman, he ain't nothing.
No, I ain't saying. I'm saying if I done seen this woman out with 5 different niggas, that's what you is. Ain't no such thing. You hung with this man 2-3 times, y'all ain't fuck. It's just we grown. So the dates, sometimes dates last a month or 2. I've seen you with 6 niggas in 1 year, so now I'm take you serious next year. How that work?
My brother, I see. This is one thing that men just can't get through their head. They can't see dating without sex. So you're telling me? Hold on. This is why there's so many broken homes.
He whole fucking.
Hold on. This is why.
I'm just keeping it brief. He whole fucking.
This is why there's so many broken homes. Because
and then you gotta think about this. This the point they ain't making. If a man say if a man see a girl that he likes and he probably is the one. If that man see a woman with 5 different guys, say she date 5 different guys at one time at different spots, this shit, it don't even matter if y'all fucking or not. It all about being around that man. It all about a woman being in private with another man. That's what real men look at. Like, you was in the car with that nigga? What? That nigga, you was talking to him? Y'all looked at each other like hell no. Y'all did what together? It ain't even about fucking. It's about anything. Y'all went where together and spent how many hours together? Y'all was doing what together? So it matters about the time spent, because women is special. Like sometimes it ain't even about fucking. It's about you spending quality time. Like if the one thing I like to do in New York, like now, if I meet a beautiful girl and I'm ready, I got no bread, and it's the summertime, whatever, and you meet the girl that you really really like and she beautiful, and I meet her on site, and we spend a few hours together, that shit feel better than fucking. It just do. So sometimes just spending time and just you talking to somebody new and she listening and you looking at her, that is something. So it ain't even gotta be about fucking. So if a man that wants you see a girl with different guys, that ain't good. But a woman need to be slick enough to not let men see her with different guys. See, that's the thing. If a man don't see a woman doing these things, we don't see her with different guys, we don't know that shit. We only can go by what we know. And see me, I ain't even gotta see it because I already know the game. I done seen too much shit that I wasn't supposed to see. So I'm so professional. I fuck around and treat a girl like a hoe from the jump and make her prove to me that she ain't no hoe, or make her prove to me without me making her prove that she for me or she ain't fucking with nobody. I have girls, I'm not talking to nobody. I love you, right? I'm not talking to nobody, right? So it's a different story with me, but and a man, see me, if I'm the same way like how Bank thinking. If I meet a girl, see, girls know who to play with. I'm telling you, because if a girl, if that girl, even if that girl dealing with 2-3 guys, and her ass come in my face, that motherfucker cut them niggas off, or she'll choose me, or this will be her last time fucking with them. But if you ain't the guy, she'll put you on the roster. You know what I'm saying? That's what I learned. And then let me tell you this: if a girl, I ain't never been on no girl right, you can tell, unless I don't think, because a girl will cut everybody out for you, and if you can't have what you want from her when you want it, and she ain't really on you, you gotta be like, and she doing too much, she overly on you. That's how you can tell like you the only one type shit. But you know what I'm saying? But people need to get out there, because a girl will say that too. Yeah, but we ain't fucking her. Yeah, but we ain't fucking. Yeah, but we ain't fuck. But you went out with the nigga. You been doing this with the nigga. It's his fault that he ain't fuck. It's his fault, because anytime you get a girl to say yes, I don't give a damn what it is. If you say come here and she come here, you can have a girl do anything. If you ask her a question and she say yes, you want to go to the movies and she say yes, your ass could have asked her any question. Can I have a fucking blowjob? She would have said yes. So that's what you gotta know too as a man. You know what I'm saying? And some men like me and like Bank, we know that shit. So it ain't even gotta be about fucking. It's about, did you spend quality time with him? Was you looking in his face? Was you talking to him? That's what it's about. It ain't even about the fucking. So if you talking to 5 guys, and see me as a man and people that know that, it's all about the woman that you choose, because sometimes before I even say something to a woman, I try to look through them and I be like, I try to find girls like I know she ain't talking to nobody. Like I be in the grocery stores at Whole Foods and shit, and you can kind of tell the single women from what they buy, and they buy themselves. Because one thing I know, if somebody is valuable, they gonna be with that person 24/7, or they gonna be with that person. A man and a woman gonna be in the grocery store together if they like each other. They gonna be everywhere together. That's what I know. You know what I'm saying? So when you see a woman out and about and she kind of minding her business, sometimes you can tell. You might be wrong, you might be right, but you can kind of tell.
Tell these women to be loyal to men that aren't loyal to them, and they try, and they done wasted 10 years of their life. Now they have to go back out there and date again and do what you said. Date one man, and then he don't work out. Hold on. So date them all and make the best provider.
I agree with that, but you can't.
Without sex.
But you can't
But I tell them that. See, my teachings come with keep your body to yourself.
Who doing that, bro? Who doing that, bro? I'm just keeping it break.
Bro, honestly, I'm not sure about your world, but in my world, they not moving.
In my world, they moving like
the
that.
brothers and the sisters, they out here just loose with their body. HIV's too rapid, brother.
I get it, but shit, we need to move to another city.
If a woman is laying with every man she get with, that should tell you something.
But most women think, I ain't speaking for all women, and I know they don't give it. Most women think that they pussy is what make them. So that's what they trying to lead with.
But why do we say that? Why are we thinking for women?
Nigga, that's what
Has a woman said?
Yes, every time a woman meets you now these days, they coming on to you to fuck.
Yeah.
They ain't coming to date. They wouldn't want to fuck,
bro, I don't know what type of women y'all be around, but y'all need to change y'all circles.
It ain't a circle, bro. It's just.
Of course.
Am I tripping?
Yes.
Am I tripping? They live here. They say what they want to say. They knowing most of the time these women be so bagged up, ain't had a man in 2
Right, but that's
they
not
ready to get fucked.
Right, that's not true, because when we even think about what they say about the men of Atlanta, all the men are gay. We know that's not true.
So that's what I'm saying. So that leave room to, it's so many women ain't getting no dick that when they meet a nigga, they trying to get fucked. These women trying to get fucked, bro. I'm telling you.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, strengthen us, guide us, protect us, shield us, and lead us to the best version of ourselves. Oh, praise.
Hey, am I tripping though?
Yes.
All right, to
Yes.
you, because you in your own world.
So we have to break this down at a scientific level, because everything is biology and everything is hormones. A lot of women, and I'm talking about the ones that do sleep around. I'm talking about them, because all women don't sleep around.
No,
just like all men don't sleep around. Right. And all women don't lead with their vaginas, just like every man doesn't lead with his penis. But I want to speak about the women that do.
Yeah,
since you brought up that specific woman. So let's talk about her, right? We have to understand, when a woman is overly sexualized, majority of the time she's been molested, she's been raped, she's been. Hold on. Brother, I'll let you speak.
No, you're right. I'm just saying, I ain't speaking about what you're speaking about.
But we're talking about the woman that you're talking about. You said the one that leads with her vagina.
Can I say this so you can answer the question? What I'm saying? I'm saying you got real good women out here that just go to work, go home. They're good women, but they ain't been on dates, never. So they have emotion. I mean, they have needs too. You got real women.
What needs?
I'm saying sexual needs. You got women that have sexual needs that's single. So they may just want to meet a nigga to fuck. I don't want to be in no relationship. That goes on a lot, bro. You got women that done been so let down by men that I don't even want to be in no relationship. I just want to have sex. You never seen that happen?
Yes.
Okay, that happens a lot here.
But we don't. All I'm saying is, we have to talk about why women are moving a certain way, and we can have our opinions all day.
No, you're right.
But biology, science does not lie. And when a woman has been neglected from her father, not properly loved, not properly guided, molested, or raped, they become overly sexualized to the point they think all they're good for is this.
Are you right about that?
Because when I have this,
that is true. I remember a girl told me one time she gave me some pussy because she wanted me to like her, and I had to tell her, like, don't do that for no man, because we already like you. You got so many things beautiful about you, to the point where that the last thing. Not saying it like that, but we ain't even thinking about that. Like, we can look at you and name 10 things. We can name 10 things of your personality, and we can name multiple things about you, period, before we, you know what I'm saying? Just your voice, just your heart, like how you think, you know what I'm saying? Your mentality type shit, your personality. It's a lot of things that a man will fall in love with. You can have beautiful hands. When I look at girls, I look at their fingertips, I look at their hands, I look at their arms, I look at a girl's face, I look at her hair to see if it's real. You look at a girl, I remember girls, man, anything, legs, feet, damn sure look at the feet, pretty feet. I remember yesterday it was raining, man. I was in the city, and I went to go see the Michael Jackson movie, and I was in the city, and that's beautiful lady. She was a couple, and she had on some beautiful sandals, dog. She had some pretty feet. I'm like, damn, she got that on in the rain. Like, you had to have some pretty feet and sandals, but it could be a lot of things that make a woman attractive or beautiful without her pussy. Like I done had to tell girls like it more than that. Like you is it. Like you smart. Most of the girls that was hoes in high school, them motherfuckers just was made our age. Like you can be something. Like you know what I'm saying? You just need somebody to love her, protect her, and guide her, and push her, and make her go. Cause really and truly, them girls can go to any shit. A girl can go to nursing and finish that motherfucker. She just gotta have somebody support her. And that motherfucker go to, man, I used to talk to so many girls that was in nursing, Bryce, and look at them damn flashcards. Them letters used to have like 20 words in them, 15, 20 words. They had to know how to spell that motherfucker, how to know the definition, all that shit. So if you put a girl through school and all that shit, some of them, man, they'll be worth it, but you really gotta invest in the right one.
I get the attention from men that I wanted from my father. Even if the attention only lasts 5 minutes, 30 minutes, and they forgetting why they first went out there in the first place. They're hurt, they're broken, they're lost. They want affection, they want attention, they want to feel love, even if they gotta lay on their back for 30 minutes, man.
But you saying
now, and then now, after doing it, it becomes a habit. Now she forgot why she even went out there in the first place. This is all biology. This is science. Everything someone does, it's a reason behind it, even if they don't understand it. And this is why us as men, being our age, being considered what they see in the streets, OGs or old heads or whatever they call it, we have to give the right knowledge. And I'm telling men, the real power comes from a man that's able to build the foundation of family, because the family is the first business. And the enemy of you understands that. That's why they do everything to break apart the family.
Yeah.
Brothers, I love y'all. And I stand with y'all. I'm on the forefront of y'all. Every country I go to. But women from every religious background, every race, is complaining about the same thing. So it's no longer this race's problem or this religion's problem. It's a world problem. Men have taken off their crowns and put on gowns, man. Most men want to be princesses. They want the princess treatment. I want a woman to provide for me. I want a woman to buy my gifts. I want a woman to pay for my haircuts. No, that's a mental illness because we switch roles. No, we're talking about the same thing. It's just I'm going in it from a different way.
I ain't even speaking about the overly sexual woman. I'm talking about the average woman that don't want to be in a relationship, just want to have sex from time to time with somebody.
No, but you gotta remember, you came two different ways. First you talked about the one that already says all she has is her vagina, and then you said you about the woman that just. Right. So I'm with you.
That's why I tried to make sure.
I'm with you, but I'm just walking from block to block because you're hitting me from different angles.
Okay, yeah.
And then you'll throw a laugh in there, change your voice up, and then say something else. Like, bro, I'm gonna walk you down.
No, say that. Let me ask you something. Break down that woman then. The woman that just goes to work.
A woman, and again, and this is what we talking about, D1, I love you again, brother. I apologize for keep bringing your name. I love you, bro, for real. I'm not trying to force my teachings on anyone.
I respect that.
If a woman says, Yada, I just want to lay down and get some, and I'm cool, I don't want a relationship, all praise is due to the Most High because that's your path. Yeah. But I'm talking about the men that are in relationships, the men that are married, the men that are telling women, I want you to be my fiance. I'm speaking to them. I'm not speaking. I have never said, hey, single man, go find and do this, that, and the third. Never one time. I'm talking about men that are in relationships.
Here's why I'm asking you these questions, because people think you're talking about all men.
Man, no.
That's why they troll you.
I know. They can't troll.
I'm saying, like, say shit on. When you said they be saying shit on.
They be saying things, but you know,
that's troll.
I don't even know what that is. I just know that the men that speaking on me are nowhere near to my level. And this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to pull them here. Yeah. And the men that do listen to me, man, like my one little brother, he went from working at Taco Bell to now being a multi-millionaire. Yeah. Like, this is what happens when you click with solid men that say, bro, I'm gonna tell you this. Every time I'm out the country and I go to business meetings, they say, yo, bring your wife.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right.
Because they know a man that can keep a wife is consistent. A man that can't keep a woman, got a different woman every 6 months, is inconsistent. You know? So all I'm saying to the brothers that do want to have happy and growing and prospering relationships, study your woman. Love your woman, adore your woman, and if she's a good woman, you can't out-nurture her, you can't out-love her, you can't out-understand her, and she's gonna be supremely loyal.
I agree with that.
But we can't ask a woman to be loyal while we're dragging her through hell. It's not right, man. And a lot of men, all we have to do is go to these black communities.
these Hispanic communities. And when you walk in these communities, you don't even see fathers, man. You see sisters raising their brothers, aunties raising their nephews, mamas with no man, grandmama with no husband, raising these boys that didn't turn on them. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Why are we biting the hand that feed us? But brothers, if y'all, the ones that want to be single, that want to stay single. The women that want to stay single, just want to use some, whatever y'all want to do it. But I'm saying for those that want to have healthy relationships.
Yeah.
Oh, so you speaking to a whole nother.
Yeah.
You speaking to your tribe. You speaking to the people that want to be. I'm speaking to the men. I'm speaking to the men. I'm really speaking to the woman. But I'm speaking to the men that want to be fathers. Yeah. There's some men that say, "Yada," that came to me, "Yada, I'm broken, bro. Like my wife loved me, and I keep trying to love her back. I just don't know how to." Yeah. These are who I'm talking to. I respect it. And I only was talking to them, and then the whole world jumped in and started saying, "Hey, where did that come from?" Yeah. That's it, bro. Yeah. I'm talking about a million. I was talking to a group of people. But you need that. And then a million people jumped out of nowhere with opinions. You need that, though, right? Oh, praises be, man.
That's a blessing.
Man, listen, man. You know, again, man, God is the greatest. And when I'm talking about God, I'm talking about God that dwells in each and every living thing in the planet. Everything in existence is a manifestation of God. And all I'm saying is, one man's path, he can be on that path. Mm-hmm. But if a man wants to really have a wife and raise children, because brothers, you don't want no other man raising your children. Mm-hmm. Imagine you ruining your relationship with a good woman because you can't get right. Now there's another man that got her bent over the table raising your children. Come on, man. That's gonna hurt your heart. And I'm trying to stop that. And all praises be to the Most High. All praises. Hey, so basically your whole message to men is what? Stop being weak. Stop being weak. We've been, this is new. This version of men, this is a new version of men. Men weren't even like this. I've never seen it like this in my life. Even when I was a child and I looked at the men out there, solid. Women would do anything, even take cases for them, because the men was solid. Yeah. Now these men, they throw everything on a woman and run. Yeah. I seen a man, I seen a man shoot at a man. A man threw a woman in front of the gun and ran. They need straight pussy. Sure. Those are my enemies. Sure. Those are my enemies, sure, man. Sure. So I gotta make sure I'm building the mind so these brothers can raise men for my daughters. Sure. No, I 100% agree. And that's why I came out with this book, man, called A Protected Woman. Our women has to be protected. And this is science. Y'all is just not talking to talk because it sounds good. It's science. And I'm gonna tell men this. If you see a bunch of women agreeing with a man. All again. You know why he said all women. No. Listen to me. All women need to be protected. And the first person that should protect them is their father. Fact. The first man. Now that's great. Protecting is their father. Because if we protected our women, the women you talking about wouldn't even exist. Real nigga, that's what I'm trying to get you to say the whole time. But they do exist though, right? We both know this. Yeah, but you have to speak on it. Just like we know. No, you don't have to, but you should speak on both sides. But you know both sides. But you gotta remember, I'm talking to a certain group of audience that know my message is for them. Really? These other people are walking into my show talking about, that ain't right. What are you here for? Yeah. Go to his show. Yeah. Come on, man. It's a mental illness. And then when they see me, they see my wife, they see the children, they see the homes, they see the traveling. Now it's, he think he too good. Yeah. I'll come from where y'all come from, man. What you talking about? I think I'm too good. Those that get it. Those who don't even matter. The real men, man. Keep pressing out. Hey, I seen online that you, this when I first reached out to you, they said you cured your mother. Man, my mother's a warrior, man. You know, we're gonna go into the camp, but my mother, man, she's my heart. You know, the first time I had to shed some blood, and I think this is the first time I'm talking about this on the podcast. The first time I had to shed a man's blood, I was 7. It was beating on my mama. It was my uncle. He was high off crack. Her brother? Her brother. Yeah. And this is back in the day. You know, he had a Jerry curl, so you know this is back in the day. Yeah. Man, I ran up in that kitchen, grabbed a big butcher knife, and went to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was in my nature to be a protector. Mm-hmm. No one had to say, Mama didn't say, help me. It was just in my, something told me.
grabbed my little son after I grabbed my little brother after I poked him up. And we ran in the room and hid under the bed.
Mm-hmm.
My mother is a great woman. But she comes from a woman that was just naturally strong. Like my grandmother killed my mother's father. Like my grandmother, I come from what brothers would call like a family of gangsters or whatever you call it, thoroughbreds, you know. But yeah, my mom had cancer and she called me and she didn't want to tell me, but she told me, you know, like, I got this. She, you know, when you think about losing your mother, I don't know if you lost your mother, if anybody here lost their mother, but man, it takes your soul from you, man. It takes your heart. Even just the thought of losing them. You know, when our parents, I want mama to live forever.
Yeah.
You know, she told me that, and I was just like, yo, come here. And I think I was staying in one of those country clubs, man, in Duluth, I think. And she came, man, and I detoxed her, and man, it's hard, man. I'm trying to stay strong for it because it's hard. Because man, you know, when you looking at someone you love and that raised you turn into a child again, man, barely able to walk and legs so swollen, and man, I said, Mama, I'm gonna get you right. You know, you brought me into this world, so I'm going to extend your life. It was hard for a moment, you know, because now I'm going against teachings and indoctrinations of pork chops and processed all this bread that has no nutritional value and these sodas. And, you know, my mom had bad nerves because she's been through a lot. So, you know, she got to drink every night just to calm herself down. And I said, Mama, I love you, but follow me. She said, son, you a real man. It's my mama talking to me. My mama said, son, you a real man. I'm going to follow you. So I changed her diet and I gave her this product called the Apple of Eve, which feeds every cell in your body while removing cellular waste. So I changed her diet, gave her the Apple of Eve, and the Apple of Eve is used by the brothers in the NFL, NBA, a few boxes. I ain't gonna name drop. I apologize. My wife pulled it out too.
Yeah, I'm seeing that, Adrian.
Yeah, my word. I got you. My word. But I gave her the Apple of Eve, changed her diet. My mama's still here.
No, I seen that.
Thriving.
Yeah.
Thriving, man. But she with it.
She had to stick to the diet and stuff.
She had to, man. And then when she starts to get off it, it starts to creep back in her system.
Damn.
And I said, Mama, you can't do what you did to cause the sickness. And most women's sicknesses isn't coming from the food, which with the food plays a major role. It's the stress.
Yeah.
The stress erodes cells.
Yeah, shit.
Erodes them, man. So I had to heal my mama. You know, I had to heal my mom. My mom is one of the reasons I really changed my life around a lot. And then my wife just brought the God out of me. Yeah. You know, my wife loved me to the point that I am who I am. But my mom, man, yeah, I changed the diet. I fed her body at a cellular level. Because cancer thrives in toxicity. Cancer thrives in acid. You know what I mean? Like, we got to feed it more alkaline things, more natural things, and then you gotta remove the junk. You can't heal a person if you allow them to keep eating the junk and drinking the junk that caused the sickness in the first place.
Shit.
So remove the junk, calm her nervous system. Matter of fact, let me tell you how to cure cancer. Let me not say that. I can go to jail for that. Let me tell you how to reverse cancer, because if you say cure, the Fed's coming. The Feds have been at my house a few times.
So she rang the bell? It's over with. Mama, she officially not in the system. Right?
My mama's cured.
Okay.
She's
better.
It's not there.
She's better.
The doctor's talking about what the doctor had the audacity to say, I'm glad you were taking the medication.
Why did they take you to jail for that though?
To say you cure something?
Yeah.
Because you're going against Big Pharma. Man, you talking about Big Pharma, the mob.
Okay. Fuck with they trap.
Man, what they the mob?
Yeah.
You talking about real gangsters?
Yeah.
They'll whack you, man. You think you got cancer, they done had something inject you. Man, we talking about real thing. But anyway, they showed up to my house. But to reverse cancer in a woman, first men, nervous system. You have to understand the woman's nervous system and understand what benefits the nervous system. And her nervous system is benefited by oxytocin. She needs oxytocin. And how does she get that? By you loving on her. adoring her, respecting her, making her, hey, beautiful. You know, women love it. Hey, beautiful, I love you. That releases oxytocin. Give her a hug. Don't just slap her on the butt when you walk past her. Hug on her. It releases oxytocin. So we're going to focus on the nervous system.
Oh, that's real shit.
Oh,
Nah, that's real shit though, cause I'm just thinking about that, cause that's why I call every woman I meet.
Right.
Like I have to catch myself with somebody with their wife, cause I be like, how you doing, beautiful? I just know like that do something for a woman. That make a woman just look back like, or just feel the way it can help their day. You know what I'm saying?
Telling you.
That's the truth. That's why I'm like, damn, you know what he talking about.
So we're gonna focus. We're gonna first focus on the nervous system, and then we're gonna focus on purifying the blood. The blood has to be cleaned, and the only way to clean the blood is making sure the kidneys and the liver are functioning properly. That means you have to stop doing everything that compromises the liver and kidneys because there are detoxifiers for the body. So you're gonna purify. So you're gonna change up the diet, get her plant-based, lots of water, because we're 70% to 85% water. So we have to have a lot of water in our system to help flush out our system, get the nervous system right, clean the blood when you go back into the lymphatic system. So you're gonna make sure everything is running smoothly and put her in an environment of peace. And I promise you, my mother right now, man, is thriving.
How important is fasting?
I'm fasting right now, man. Fasting is when you put yourself on God's operating table. When God goes to work. You know foods are poisonous when you gotta detox from them. And a lot of people that's eating these unnatural foods, when they try to fast, they're going to sweats, they're going to shake like they're getting off of drugs because it's chemicals in the food. Who puts fluoride in water? Who puts fluoride in water? And then we have to ask ourselves, when's the first time fluoride was put in water? Hitler and Nazis. The first time they did it to the Jewish people, they put fluoride in the water to control them.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So I'm telling you, to reverse any sickness in the body is possible, but you have to put the system back in its state of being that God created for it. So we gotta just remove a lot of toxicity. And it's not just the food, man. Sometimes a relationship can destroy a person at cellular level.
You're the wrong person. Now, like you were saying earlier, being with the wrong person and you know that person is not for you, and you know y'all keep arguing and shit, and you know she ain't gonna give you what you want. She ain't gonna give you what you want because she can't, or she don't feel like you deserve it. You ain't gonna be the man that she needs you to be. Y'all might as well shoot the gap.
You would believe.
I can't say that. I don't want to offend nobody.
Well, just remember, so you tell me out.
I don't want to offend nobody, but one of the greatest, because there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
One of the greatest lies that was told is that God exists somewhere far. When you read the Bible, because people that are Christians, I'm talking to you, those that read the Bible, they're not followers of Jesus, they're followers of Paul. Paul came out with some new doctrine. Jesus said the kingdom of God is in you. Inside of you is the kingdom of God. So we were taught that God is somewhere on the clouds, someone floating around or judging us, when in truth God's within our side of ourselves. And God's judgment is our consciousness, because we feel guilty when we do something wrong. Damn, I shouldn't have done that.
Just said that. You feel it. You know you did something wrong. You even the simplest shit, you know you ain't.
That's God's judgment.
Yeah, right.
That's God's judgment.
So what religion? You religious or you spiritual? What is it?
I believe that everything has a role for somebody.
Yes.
Because I've watched killers go to the mosque and just, I'm not doing that no more. You know, I've watched brothers go to the church, I ain't doing that no more. So I believe religion is for those that need it, but religion itself isn't the destination, it's a GPS. And true spirituality without spiritual practice isn't spirituality. And a lot of brothers say, I believe in God, I'm more spiritual, but they have no spiritual practice. You're lying to yourself. The devil is playing you. The devil inside of you will convince you that you're in your higher self, when in truth you're in your lower self. It's your ego and pride talking to you. Because you know you better than anybody else.
What was your turning point?
When my wife was about to leave me.
Damn. Oh shit.
Oh, so before then, what you was on? Just regular nigga shit. So you had an awakening through your wife. So that's why you believe in the woman.
No.
I asking. Like, when was your turning point? Like,
My turning point, the way my wife loved me made me want to love myself more.
That's real shit right now.
The way she loved me.
Yeah.
Because I realized the way I was loving her was hurting her.
Yeah.
But she was loyal, she was always there, she always supported.
Yeah.
Her love made me say, yo, something off. And then I was losing money. Like every time we got into it, I lost money.
Mm-hmm.
I was losing. I wasn't coming up, I was falling. But every time things were flowing better, I'm like, this. So I said, man, like, boom. And I'm gonna tell you something that no one knows but my family. I died.
What do you mean?
I died. I was in Senegal in a place called Calab. Those that have been there, it's a very spiritual place, man. Very spiritual place, man. People from all the world come there to sit down with these black brothers, just divine, man. And I was praying in the mosque, and I fell out. Started breathing, heart stopped pumping, everything, man. And it felt like I was gone for years.
What you saw?
Myself, in many different forms. And that's when I realized, I was like, man, there's nothing out here that is not me. Everything is a version of me, because everything's a version of God. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at different reflections of me, but in just different stages of their life.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, nah, man. And God spoke, and God said, man, I don't care if you call me Jesus. I don't care if you call me Allah. I don't care if you call me Buddha. I'm in everybody. My ego's not, I don't have an ego like these people have egos and prides. Mm-hmm. They told you these things. Yeah. I speak in frequency, energy, and vibration.
Thank you.
But I do know that these religions do play roles.
Yes, it ain't one way to get there. That's how I look at it.
No, man. I see every religion and every spiritual path as a doorway to God.
Me too.
Everybody. So my ministry, I'm non-denominational. Everybody, Muslims, Christians, everybody coming.
So you think generational wealth ain't just money to you?
No, I've seen people pass down money to their children, and since their mom was broken, it only lasted that generation.
Mm-hmm.
And then they broke again. So when it comes to especially black people, the wealth only lasts 2 generations, then it's gone. Mm-hmm. Then they back broke again, because they haven't found the real wealth. And the real wealth is of the mind.
Yeah.
Loving yourself. Mm-hmm. Being at peace, man. Come on, man. Yeah. If you came, I'm gonna invite you to my home. I got a steak and rice,
peace right? With yourself.
Oh, you live here?
I got homes all over. Yeah. I got a home in Roswell.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a steak in Roswell. If you come to my home, man, as soon as you walk through the door, you're gonna feel the energy of God. And what I mean by that, just love. The children laughing, playing. Like my children never ate sugar. They don't know what candy tastes like. They just eat fruits and vegetables. That's all they eat. They don't know nothing else. Mm-hmm. And they functioning. My son is 7 years old. When he tested in school, bro, he's moving at 11th grade level. He's only 7. He said, Dad, I want to be a scientist. All praises be. This daughter, you're gonna be a judge, you're gonna be a doctor. But first, understand who you are. Who are you? My son said, I'm God. I'm a manifestation of God. Everything in existence I see is God. This is a 7-year-old talking to me. What is your responsibility for your family? Protect and provide. How do you do that? By first loving myself. This is my son talking. 7, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm not just telling the world, do this. I'm teaching my home.
Yeah.
And then I'm walking by example. Yeah. That's why they're trying to find flaws in me.
Yeah.
They trying to find flaws in me.
That's how you
Which is
know
crazy. That's how I know it's
right.
the devil. That's the mentality of the devil.
Do you let your kids get vaccinated and all that stuff?
No, never. My children don't even have birth certificates. They have certificates of live birth. It's a difference. Like, they're not owned by the system. The system can come in, if you sign a birth certificate, the system can come in and take your child from you and you can't do nothing.
Sure.
As soon as you sign over that birth certificate,
I heard that too.
They have power over your child.
Damn. So
they can come.
Security guard?
They can come into. Yeah, of course. They got security of live birth. They can come into your home and take your children. They can't take mine.
What's that called?
They got a certificate of live birth, and then the regular hospitals get birth certificates. But mine had a certificate of live birth.
Certificate of live birth.
I ain't never heard of that.
So a lot of things don't.
It is a lot going on in this world. I should have got some live. My kid grown.
Yeah. But
just how you go reverse it? Your grandkid?
Nah.
Once you sign that paper, you locked.
Yeah,
bro.
It's over with. They own you, bro. And that's why they're able to follow you anywhere you go. They can know where you at, anytime.
Damn. That's some shit, boy. Well, I say, boy, before you have kids, you gotta do your goddamn research. I seen that. I seen that before. I heard that shit before. Hell yeah. They say our birth certificate is a damn bank account, man. Like with a lot of bread. I heard that before. That's why you gotta pay attention, because ain't no telling what the fuck they might say on these goddamn podcasts, man.
Damn, man. So what about like your health journey? When that start? All this started at the same time?
I was going to Djibouti. It's a place in Africa called Djibouti, and I was sick, man. I was real fat, man. I was fat. You know, you out there, you get money, and you know how it goes.
Me too.
You eating huge, man. Yeah, man. I'll get to you in a minute. I'm get to you in a minute. But I was going to Djibouti. It's a woman named 992. You know, she was 992, and she was like 72 years old, but she looked like she was 30.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about beautiful, long hair, no gray, no wrinkles, tight skin. And when I went to her, I was dealing with liver. I had liver, kidneys. They said I had cancer. I know I had diabetes. I know I had diabetes. I know you know when you know something wrong.
Yeah.
And you go in there and they saying nothing. No, I was doing. They said nothing wrong with me.
Yeah.
I said, nah, man. Every time I ate, I threw up. I couldn't keep nothing down. Man, I went over there. She got me right. And I said, how do you look like this? And when do you plan on dying? Guess what this woman said? She said, if I want to die, I'll eat myself to death. She barely ate, bro. I think she ate maybe once a week or once every other week. But I'm talking about flawless, bro. This stuff that they say is not real, only exists in movies. No, it's real. And then I went to Ecuador because I was already going through South America back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I was out there, but I was going through now on my healing journey. Now I'm in the jungles with these Ecuadorians. They talking about this plant does this plant heals this plant heals this plant heals this. I'm like, heck no. And then they was smoking something from banana tree leaves. They was just out there smoking, and it was making alcohol from some bark. You can get drunk, but you would get drunk, but you wouldn't wake up with a hangover the next day. Like you didn't feel it because it's all natural.
Mm-hmm.
But my health journey started when I was dying, man. I went to I was already going to South America, but I went to Africa first. She gave me the knowledge on herbs and roots and things I didn't know about.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff we have in our kitchens we don't really know it can heal.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started going to Ecuador, and then I even built me a detox village. So I have a detox village in Ecuador right now. Yeah.
What about that purge? What's the name of that purge plant that make you purge? What's that?
The duck flower.
Yeah, you tried that before?
No, I don't want that.
What did it do?
Man, it purges you, like from every hole in your body, something gonna come out. You're gonna be throwing up, nose running, stuff coming out your ears, stuff coming out your pores, pooping, all that.
What is it for?
It's a cleanser. It cleanses you.
That ain't too much.
Oh man. But let me tell you about this. It's something called iboga. I don't mean to whisper. But it's called iboga, and it can cure, literally cure, and remove. If a heroin addict come there, they would not crave heroin after 72 hours of taking iboga.
Where you get that from?
Africa. But guess what? They made it illegal here, so we can't even bring it here.
You got to go over there and do it.
Come on, man. Yeah, but imagine going to all these places. We done walked in the bluff. Mm-hmm. Now, after we done left, after 2-3 days, there's no more heroin addicts. There's none. There's no more. Come on, man.
So they don't want niggas to be fixed over here.
Why? They make money off everything. They make money off the drugs that they bring in. They make money off the drugs that they make in the pharmaceutical companies. Come on, and then
going to jail.
come on, man. Come on, this is big business.
Yeah.
Sickness is big business because sickness leads to a lot of other things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Come
see
on,
a
man.
commercial like that.
Come on, man.
I mean,
and that's what I'm saying.
A cartoon saying that.
I pray that men understand that when they are looking at the woman, they're looking at the greatest manifestation of God, and she has to be protected. If we protect the womb of our women, we protect nations. We protect nations. Because everything that was released upon us was to destroy the family and to dog the woman.
You think it's too far gone now?
No, man. We're awakening. Like, don't you see people shifting? Like, people are shifting.
Yeah.
I'm looking at brothers I ain't seen in 5-10 years. I'm like, it was wild. Now They probably say the same thing about me.
Yeah.
But now, man, they looking like, man, we don't even look the same how we used to look back in the day, man.
Good shit.
We changed. And real change ain't just change. You can see it.
You can see it.
Now let me go in on bank. So I was coming to Atlanta back in the day, back and forth, and it was this team me and my brothers kept hearing about. Man, these duct tapers, wild. Them duct tapers, wild. But who these duct tapers? Guess who they showed me a picture of? A fat black dude.
Who that nigga was?
You.
That wasn't me.
You.
I wasn't woke yet.
It was you. No,
that wasn't me.
That was an old version of you.
Yeah.
Your enemy.
Yeah, my enemy.
Your enemy. They showed me a version of your enemy.
Real shit.
Man, I was like, man, we gotta get with these dudes. They don't mess with them dudes. Man, them boys wild, man. Them niggas robbing niggas, all types of stuff.
That cap.
Man, they probably was.
That's cap, bro. They just put a lot of extra on it. You know how that shit goes. A lot of extra on it.
Yeah, I know.
The world, man, the world different. The world is just beautiful, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I had a awakening now for real though, bro. I think a lot of people
I
hear
ain't
what you
even
say
back then.
and form an opinion before they actually hear what you say. If that makes sense what I'm saying.
They look at the lifestyle, because now I hear a lot of men, you're saying this because you got money.
Yeah.
They're saying this because you got money. And I'm like, nah, I've been saying this.
And why the question that I'm asking you is really basically not cleaning it up like you gotta clean it up. It's really clarifying for people like, bro, I ain't talking to the people who got their mind up on what they want to do. I'm talking to the men that actually want family, want to be able to keep their family, want to pass down generational knowledge and wealth, right?
Facts.
That's what you're saying, right?
Facts. But I'm telling all men,
They what?
all men, the word all, because you like to use the word all men that they should be providers and protectors if they're in relationships with women. And even if they're not, if you were walking with your mom, your sister, or any woman that's in your presence, it's your job to stand up for them if something goes left.
100%.
But a lot of men are being taught no. No.
Who they being taught?
I remember
they been taught that by a woman though, right?
No, by other broken men. It's a group of broken men. You know, broken men, they flock to broken men. Broken men can't be around healed men. They can't be. It's impossible. They can't last around healed men.
Unless they want to train. Unless they
want to change, and they know he can teach me something and help me, and I like how he living, how he moving.
Yeah.
But the average broken man that don't realize he's broken, he can't be around healed men. And all these men call themselves masculine. They're not masculine. These are the beta males.
Yeah.
When you go online, you all these men crying and talking about a man is superior and a man don't have to provide. A man, those are the beta males that call themselves masculine, which is outnumbered, bro.
I'm saying the nigga ain't got to provide though. Who believe that?
Man,
I ain't never heard.
Man, yeah, it's deep, bro. It's deep.
They just them niggas that ain't got no money, so they don't know what to say.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
one dude told me even if I got the money, I'm not providing.
Not for no any bitch, but for mine, I am.
But I'm telling you, men are saying my woman is a help me, and she has to work. And she has to work to provide for me in my lifestyle.
That's cold.
It's happening, man. Have you not know the brothers in the streets, they went from wanting to be gangsters to wanting to be pimps? Broke pimps at that.
Hold on, I say this because I say this one right here. Let you hear it.
Okay, what is it?
Young dude. Hold on.
Okay.
How the hell I get to let you respond to this? It ain't about you.
Okay.
I like, bro.
You know my other phone? It's about the same. Hand me that other phone. It's about the same thing. You like most dudes just. I guess they done gave up. Some dudes be done gave up, right?
For sure.
Do you understand why niggas give up?
Give up on what?
Give up on trying to be that guy that you speaking of.
Do I know why they give up?
I'm saying, do you understand why? Like he probably hurt too, or he probably feel.
I don't know. I can't relate to him.
This it right here.
He choosing the wrong.
That's real shit. Hold up. Let me stop that. What you say? Say it again.
I can't relate to weakness.
That's real shit.
Tell me I gotta pay all my bills, pay all her bills, make her happy, go to work, still give her all the attention in the world, and I just get some pussy?
Break that down.
If a man thinks all a woman offers is vagina, he already lost. And what he's saying without saying is, I'm not financially in the right place. So what he should be working on is himself.
Yeah.
Working on himself. When a man has reached the level he wants to be, where he wants to be at.
That's when you get a relationship.
Taking care of a woman, it's nothing. It's second nature. It's what you already doing. I don't need my woman to take care of me. I don't need her help. I'm already doing this myself.
No, he's saying in his defense.
In his defense. In his defense.
In his defense,
Okay.
what he's trying to say is basically, I gotta do all this and all I'm getting some pussies. You saying, just explain what else a nigga get from a woman. You explain it. Like a real woman.
We get love. Like, the love that they talk about God gives to people, that love. She loves you when you're right, you're wrong, you're mad, you're calm, you're cool, you're collective. She's there. She's the one rubbing your back when you're going through it mentally. You feel like doing something crazy or hurting somebody. Your woman right there loving your back and speaking life into you. While you sleep, she praying over you. While she cooking for you, you praying. She praying over the food that's going to nurture your body. It's not just vagina. So if a man has the mind that I'm doing all this just for vagina, you sick. And I tell a person, like, go buy you a prostitute, man. If that's all you want from a woman, just get you a prostitute. It's a win-win. $50, $60. I know it's getting expensive out here now. You might charge a few thousands. But to properly nurture a woman shows a man has first nurtured himself. A lot of men don't know who they are, man. They're struggling because there was no fathers to teach them.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We
They should
watched
just take out time for themselves first.
They have to heal.
Yeah.
Come on, we have to. I'm blessed. And I told her, bro, I'm blessed to have a woman that didn't give up on me before I reached my level of awakening. Cause I was always getting some money, but I didn't understand her emotionally. I'm like, you don't see what I'm doing out here, and this is what you talking about, all this stress I'm dealing with.
So you say you done got to a place where you kind of understand a woman emotion. They nervous, what you call it?
The nervous system.
You kind of understand it.
Yeah.
So you basically like, basically saying, I can't, even if she do go through some shit, I can't turn into a bitch with her. I can't turn into a female, so she a woman.
I'm a leader, man. I told my wife, man, we don't argue. But if I think of argument, okay, baby, I love you, baby, you got it, baby. Then after I come back to her, I'm not going back and forth with no woman. I don't go back and forth with no man. I don't go back and forth with no woman.
Yeah.
But a lot of men, we have to see, it's the science, it's the science. The lifestyle that you men are living, the fried chickens, the sodas, the marijuana. I ain't trying to go hard on the marijuana now. I understand. It's an antidepressant.
Yeah.
It's an antidepressant.
Yeah.
But I need you to understand the science though. The marijuana, the alcohol, the foods that you men are consuming is producing an enzyme in your body called aromatase. And aromatase converts testosterone into estrogen. So a lot of these men are being programmed or rewired to move in a more feminine way.
I agree with that.
Now, and I want to go into this topic, I know this is a topic a lot of people try their best to stay away from. But a lot of people start to talk about, is homosexuality a natural thing? And I want to tell you, brothers, homosexuality is being engineered. And this is why we're seeing homosexuals in a number that we've never seen before. In 2012, in 1990s, homosexuality is at 1%. In 2012, homosexuality is 3.2%. And right now, in 2026, homosexuality is at 9%. There's over 330 million people in the United States of America. So now there's 30 million homosexuals that identify as either bisexual, transsexual, gay, or lesbian.
Yeah, that's something to think about. I don't know what the fuck you gotta say for that. That's crazy. Probably because a lot of men ain't being men. The dads on them, they like their uncles, their dads, their uncles, and granddaddies and stuff, cousins and stuff, family. That's probably why.
Because I love everybody. I don't care what no one does in their bedroom. That's your business. Do whatever you choose. But this lifestyle that we have taken on is changing men at a cellular level, and this is why the mentality of men are different. If you go back 10 years or 20 years and you look at the men then and you compare them to the men now, what's happening?
Getting worse and worse, for real.
Why?
You think they gave shit in the food?
I just told you.
What you saying? I'm
gonna say it again. When we start to consume things, fried food, high processed foods, marijuana, it creates an enzyme in your body called aromatase. The enzyme. Listen to me. And this enzyme takes your testosterone as a man and converts it to estrogen. Now you're hormonally imbalanced more with estrogen than testosterone. So now you're seeing men
in the grow some titties.
And we know this man, we think like, yo, this dude's solid, but now you're starting to see different mannerisms. It's because he's genetically changing.
Oh man, bro, you cold, bro. You saying nigga, man, this shit is engineered. Like man, niggas turning gay, don't even know the food.
They're being engineered to be homosexual because nobody reproduces more than blacks and browns.
What they need to do?
Detox.
To stop. Detox.
If you guys are struggling, I recommend 3 days of a water fast.
Yeah.
3 days of water fast followed by 7 days of fruits, and then followed by 7 days of soups. A man will change. You'll see him change. You'll see him. Now you talking about. Just think about this. No, I need you to understand this. We both know these dudes ain't killers. They just emotional men with guns.
Facts.
Because when they get sentenced, they break down and cry.
No facts.
We know that, right?
Yeah.
What's making them do all this? It's a hormonal imbalance. They're hormonally imbalanced. They have the characteristics in the body of, not even the characteristics of the body of a male, but the characteristics of estrogen, of a feminine woman.
So basically, that's how we fix it. See, that's what we just got, but how we fix it is detox your body, detox your mind, right? Mm-hmm. Because other than that, if not, niggas is already damn near borderline gay from the shit they eat. So how they ain't gonna treat no woman right.
Come on. But you gotta remember, we've been programmed to have a homosexual train of thought. And no offense to the homosexuals, this is not an attack on y'all. Do what you do y'all like. But we've been indoctrinated to be homosexuals as young men.
How?
Be loyal to men, but don't be loyal to women. Break bros over hoes. This is a homosexual mentality. A real man say, man, be loyal to that woman that's loyal to you. Love that woman that love you, man. These dudes ain't your friend. We've been loyal to men, almost risk our lives for men that would never risk their lives.
And niggas will show you. Niggas will show you too.
I've seen it.
Niggas will show you.
But and still expect us to be loyal. Mm-hmm. After we seen what we seen.
Damn.
Come on, man. They're being engineered. They're not realizing that. Why are men changing? Man, read that, man. Don't let your wife read that now.
She don't get into it. She following me.
All praises. All praises.
Damn,
all praises.
Man. So basically you saying these niggas gay because they smoking weed.
Eating fried chicken.
Damn.
Family out there in the world, aromatase. Everything I speak out my mouth is scientifically backed. It converts testosterone into estrogen. And guess what? It also converts fat into estrogen. That's why you be seeing these big dudes and you be like, oh, he too big for that. He too big for that. Estrogen levels, man. They need to get they
testosterone back.
They need to get it checked. They need to go to the doctor in the hospital and get their hormones checked, man. A lot of brothers are hormonally imbalanced, and this is why they come off as violent. But in truth, they just want to be loved, man. These ain't killers, man. They just want love.
You saying basically, but they ain't gotta go to the doctor. They just detox this shit out, right?
A lot of people just want love.
Come holler at me. I get them right, bro. Yeah. But I don't like name dropping because I feel like I have to name drop and do what I do. Oh. But man, most of these boxers and these NFL players, mm-hmm. they come on, man. They be knowing. Yeah. They be knowing. Yeah. And then fasting makes you stronger. It don't make you weaker. It makes you strong on all levels.
Real shit.
So man, I just want the brothers to know. I know we've been here for a minute.
That's talking. We gotta run it back.
Talking. Oh man, we gonna run it back, man. Talking. I talk, but man, I got mad love for you. I have respect for you before I even before I even met you.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, bro, I just want to make sure on my shit because I got most of the dumb niggas watching my shit too. Shouts out to, I'm just saying, niggas that feel like, man, this nigga on some bullshit. I want you to speak to them directly. And you did that.
You're right,
but
it's
go
just
ahead.
kind of, sometimes it's hard for a man to take advice from another man when they never been led by a father.
Them facts.
It's hard.
Them
When you've been your own man for so long,
You
it's
never been
hard.
able to be checked.
Come
Can't
on,
nobody
man.
check you. Nobody check you.
Can't nobody check
right.
me. And then you're not being checked from a man below. You being checked from a man up here, and he say, yo, do this, that, and the third, and you're gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm telling him, man, we both know when our women are good, our life is good. When they off, everything is off. Everything is off.
With you when you're right. Hey, give the people something, man. What to tap in with you. You know what I'm saying? Just give us some game before we get out of here.
Man, what I do want to say, and this has to be properly digested. Men, you have to understand that you have to give your woman a type of love that is fit for God. Because when you're loving a woman is created in the fetus. When she's in the womb of her mother, she already has from 6 to 7 million eggs while being in the womb, while developing. And then when she's born, she has about 1 million to 2 million eggs. And then when she hits puberty, she has about 500 to 600 eggs that can be fertile. Our women are the doorways between the seen and the unseen. The seen and the unseen. And when a woman is loved accurately, you know you got a good woman. I'm talking about your woman. Not some woman you just met off the street, some random woman you met on social media. I'm talking about your woman that's been down with you and showed you she's loyal. She deserves love and loyalty. And when you start to love her, her prayers and the way she speaks life on you starts to shape everything you see. I was a full-blown gang leader. Moving around this globe, having my way, doing what I want to do. And shout out to all my brothers in Detroit, Chicago, California, Atlanta. Shout out to OGKK. Shout out to my brothers, solid brothers.
Free KK.
Free KK, solid brothers, solid. I met him about 2-3 times. Solid dude, man. Solid. It's just, see how they do the solid ones though? They let these ones out. My life has changed when I was able to properly love my woman, because through the love I have for myself, I was able to pour on her. The greatest person you should love first and foremost is always yourself. Stop neglecting yourself. Stop following the pack. These men, they ain't nothing. They ain't your friends. They ain't gonna stand on no business for you. They ain't gonna pay no bills when you can't provide for your rent. They ain't gonna pay your funeral wages when you die or something happens to you. Man, love those that love you, but the one that deserves all your love, all your love, is the woman that stands next to you every single day and washes your back when you up and when you down, man. Go hard for your family.
Shit. Gotta tap in there. Tap in
there. You can go to don't come over there trolling now. When the bro say trolling, don't come over there trolling. Well, y'all can hit me on Facebook, Yada, YADA, or y'all can go to Instagram at Yada_Awaken. I'm trying to get my my YouTube, bro. I just be moving around so much. But my YouTube is also Yada, YADA_Awaken, or Yada Awaken on YouTube, bro. Yeah, man. But again, bro, I want to give you your flowers, because a lot of brothers ain't giving you your flowers, bro.
Appreciate that.
I'm talking about from a distance. How I moved